Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. Today we have the WSL title decider. We will crown our WSL champions for the 23-24 season in about 2 hours time. Today everything is at stake. It's between Chelsea and Manchester City. We'll be keeping tabs on both matches as we find out who wins the title. Harry, what an important day for this season of the WSL.
I mean, wow, who would have thought at the start of the season it had been this close going into the final day, but we are here. Practically nothing separates Chelsea and Man City. They've both got tough away trips to win the title at. It's going to be a very, very good day. I'm nervous, I'm excited. Overall, I cannot wait for what is going to be a good game of football. Both sides deserve the trophy. Only one can have it. And we've got 90 minutes coming up to decide where it'll end up.
Yeah, I will say, whoever planned out the WSL fixtures to put both the protagonists away on the final day, at least they're both away and it's not one at home, one away. Imagine if we had Man United Chelsea fighting for it again. What a game this would have been. But alas, Chelsea versus Man City, as it stands, both sides joint on 52 points, 2 goal difference in Chelsea's favour. How big an impact does that have, or is that quite surmountable for City?
I mean, that's absolutely huge because it means that, you know, City, at the very least, are going to have to outscore Chelsea by 2. And that can be big.
By 3, because Chelsea have more goals scored.
Yeah, by 3. That's huge, because if Chelsea win 2-0 here, City have to go to Villa and have to win by 5. Yeah. And I know Villa are a very, very strong side at the moment, but that's still a very, very difficult task to do. But equally, if there's one side that can do it, one side they've proven that they can do it this season, it is Manchester City. When the hammer falls, though, can they get it across the line? That's the big question I've got for them.
Yeah, exactly that. And it's going to be a very intense day. Chelsea obviously pushing for their 5th consecutive WSL title and looking for their 7th since 2011 when it was branded as the WSL. So we're in for a really exciting title race. This is by far the closest. Last year it was close. There was a point in it. The year before it was close. I think there was a similar number of points in it. This season, there are no points in it. It could not be closer. Chelsea 52, Man City 52. How have we ended up here?
I mean, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? And this is what happens when you end up with 2 sides that are near perfection, in all honesty. You know, the only way, realistically, the only way that one of these 2 sides could have been ahead of the other one right now is if they'd gone invincible. And that hasn't happened. And
or beaten Liverpool.
Maybe.
We've been drawn.
You beat Liverpool, you're fine. But honestly, both sides have been absolutely formidable. You know, City, from start to finish, have barely dropped a point and have been incredible. Chelsea have really picked it up. At points they've had lows, at points they've had highs. But overall, they know exactly what they needed to do, and they have done that. They've given themselves the best possible chance to win the title today. But Man City know what they've got to do today. They travel away to Villa Park. It's not going to be easy. But if one manager, one team can get up for it, they know how much it would mean to beat Chelsea in their last season. City want to win that title. They deserve it. They've topped the league, you know, for the last few weeks before Chelsea won on Wednesday. They know they deserve it. They've got to try and get that across the line.
Yeah, I think this season comes down to those pinch points, as you're saying. It's been so tight. Barely anything can split the 2 sides. And I think you think of those pinch points, you think of Guro Wrighton scoring in added time at the Joey Stadium. It's the 95th minute. Without that goal, City would be 2 points ahead today. And it'd be very 3 points ahead because Chelsea would drop 1. It'd be very unlikely that Chelsea would win the title. You'd think similarly to Stina Blackstenius' brace against Man City 2 weeks ago. That could be all the difference.
And obviously,
because if not, Chelsea wouldn't be in it today.
Yeah, and after the game, you know, depending on the result, we'll look back at the Liverpool-Chelsea game. We'll look back at Chelsea, the Arsenal City game, and all these games a few weeks ago. But right now, for both sides, all that has to go completely out the window. They know the job today. They are still in the fight. They are both, equal opportunity to win the title by Chelsea's advantage in goal difference. They've got it. It is such a hard game to focus for because it is really difficult to motivate yourself. Not motivate yourself for a game, but you have to play the game. But you also know that even you doing your best might not be enough. City could go to Villa, score 6, but if Chelsea had to score 3, beat United by 3, that'll be for nothing for City.
Yeah,
and that's the hard thing you have to gauge in a game like this. Everyone in the stands is going to be checking their phones, got it up on different apps, seeing what the score is in the other stadium. I mean, it's tremendous away supports at both Old Trafford and Villa Park for our 2 championship title challenges. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna feel for whoever doesn't win this title, because both sides deserve it for different reasons. Both sides want it for different reasons. But as I said earlier, only one can have it.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Both sides have been phenomenal this campaign. It's why we're in this situation that we are now. But anyway, let's talk today then. I think the big thing for me is that as much as they are level on points and Chelsea have the 2 goal difference advantage, I think that actually makes very little difference, because I don't see Chelsea beating United by more than 4, and I think even 4 would be a push. But I could see City getting 7. And obviously that would mean they're winners. If Chelsea won 4-0 and City won 7-0, City would win the title. So for me, there's such little difference, it doesn't matter. City can easily be 2-0 up after 10 minutes and suddenly we're level pegging. Obviously Chelsea would be 3 points behind, but in theory the goal difference would be level, and we just go from there. But so in that regard, I think today is incredibly close. Obviously both sides could lose. What a depressing way for the title to be won if they both lose. But I personally think both those teams will win today.
Yeah.
And it will come down to goal difference.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Obviously, it's hard for a manager, because we as watching the game, as fans, as spectators, all pundits, everything, we all sit here and talk about goals. But for the players and for the managers, you've got to prioritise winning the game first, because Emma Hayes can sit in that changing room and go, "Oh, we probably need to." She'll wait to say to Denise Reddy, "We need to score 3 or 4 today," but she can't say it to the players. For the players, because United have already beaten Chelsea this season in the FA Cup. Yeah. United are a very, very good side that could beat Chelsea. And that's the priority for Chelsea first, is winning the game, and then focus on how many goals you're going to score. Indeed.
Let's have a look at chat then and what you guys are saying. As always, we've got an extra long build-up today, so get involved in the live chat. We will be answering all your questions. We'll be talking about all your thoughts, so get involved in the live chat. But firstly, Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream. Chill, it's me, welcome to the stream. Time Casa, welcome to the stream. Good to see you all in here so early. But yeah, as I say, if you are in the chat, if you are watching along, get involved in the live chat. Chelsea fan says, big up. Football unboxing today, happy day, exactly that. What a weekend for sport it is. And Chill, it's me saying, which game are you guys going to watch? We will be watching Chelsea Man United. We will then keep tabs on both fixtures. Obviously, if something happens in the other game, we'll probably switch over and watch that for a moment. But yeah, we'll be keeping between the 2 games today, but predominantly on Chelsea Man United. So if you are a City fan, don't go anywhere. This is the important game.
And we are neutral. Obviously, if Chelsea win the title, we'll be very happy. But equally, we also understand that for City, it has been an absolutely incredible year. And if they are to win the title, then unless Chelsea lose, if both sides win and City outscore Chelsea today, I'm going to sit here and go, fair enough. Man City, absolutely class this season, deserved the title. And Chelsea, well, when it comes down to it, did what they could. And that's the thing. I think what needs to be understood is no matter who wins today, both sides have been absolutely phenomenal. And I think City would be and this is weird, but I think City would be obviously both sides will be devastated if they don't win the title. But I think City would be the happier side, saying technically it has been an improvement. Whereas if Chelsea to lose the title, it's a trophyless season. In Emma Hayes' last year, it's a terrible, terrible year for Chelsea.
Yeah, I think the use of happy is the thing that makes it difficult there. But I agree. I think that
the less disappointed.
Exactly. I think Chelsea will be devastated if they don't win today because of the importance around the game. It's Hayes' last match as Chelsea manager. It's an important occasion for Chelsea and for Hayes. And considering the heartbreak that's already happened in the UWSL, the Women's FA Cup, the Conti Cup, the WSL is now all that's left for Chelsea. And in Hayes' last season, when you want your iconic manager to go out with a bang, you want to see Chelsea winning today. And so I think in that regard, there is that extra demand and extra expectation on Chelsea's players. But I do also think they've got the more difficult game. I think United is a really tough match. And we see there Skinner embracing Emma Hayes. We know that... no, it wasn't Emma Hayes, sorry.
I thought it was a random woman.
Yeah, it's just a random woman. Got the angle deceived me. But Skinner, he'll be keen to win. We know, despite how important the game is for the title race, he'll always want to win. If he has a chance to stop Hayes winning the title, he's going to take it. And obviously United this season haven't been good enough with the eyes on United today. It's the game at Old Trafford. Sir Alex Ferguson's in the crowd today. You'd imagine Sir Jim Ratcliffe will either be there or watching from somewhere. So there is a real importance for Skinner, not just on stopping Hayes, but also on keeping his job for next season, because I still think there's some question marks there. Obviously, he signed that new contract, but you want that confidence and belief in him going into next season.
They do want to go out and win. They can still get fourth, technically, if they win today and Liverpool lose. And as you say, Skinner is always wanting to win the game no matter what. And again, it's another chance for United to beat Chelsea, to show that they can beat Chelsea. And if Martin Skinner and United can come out this season and say that they played Chelsea 3 times and beat them twice, that's really, really good progress. 4th in the league looks better than 5th. And as you say, they're at Old Trafford in front of the home crowd, in front of some legends. They're going to put on a show. And Skinner will want to prove that he deserves that new contract. They're coming into this off a high after winning the FA Cup final. For United, I think they're going to be up for this. And not going to make it easy for Chelsea no matter what. And I'm not saying Aston Villa, the same thing at Villa Park. They're in front of Villa Park, home crowd, Carlo Ward's last game. It's going to be it's a big game for Villa. I just feel though, if Man City get on top in that, Man City are the better side. If they get on top in that game, Villa will struggle to keep the goals down. And for City, once they've got 1 or 2, I can really see them getting 3, 4, or 5. And at that point, I would be very surprised if they weren't champions. If they were to go out, City know, and I think that everyone will know that if City go out and win 4 or 5-0, which they definitely can today, then I think they're champions. I really do. But who knows? We might be surprised.
We may be. We definitely may be. 19 votes in the poll in chat. 63% think Chelsea will be crowned as the winners of the WSL tonight. 37% think Man City will be. Keep those votes coming in. Keep getting involved in the live chat. Amuako. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly there. Apologies if I haven't. Saying Chelsea, we are winning. Hopefully so. But yeah, it's going to be a good one today. Shall we have a look at the lineups across both of the matches, and we'll talk about them all. We've got loads of predictions to get through today. Obviously, there are 4 other games going on in the WSL, so we will keep tabs on those. But our overwhelming focus will obviously be on the title race. But yeah, what would you want us to start with?
Well, I think we should start with City Villa. Makes the most sense, doesn't it?
Sure, let's get into it then. So, Aston Villa, obviously the hosts at Villa Park, line up in their 4-2-3-1 as follows. In between the sticks, Daphne van Domselaar out through injury, so in comes Leet. In the back 4, Mailing, Patton, Turner and Noel Moritz. In the pivot, it is Kenza Darley and Jordan Nobbs. And then, I think it might be a midfield 3, because you've also got Kirsty Hansen in there, and you've got Muriel Taylor. So this could look very different. And then Alicia Lehmann is definitely playing on the flank. Rachel Daly leading the line. A strong team for Aston Villa. But is it competitive with Man City?
I mean, as you say, they're a decent side. But if City get going, and I look at the 11 that's out there today, yes, they're missing a couple through injury. But if City get going in this game, they will have no problem to carve this Villa side open and score a few goals.
Yeah. As for that City team, then a 4-3-3, and you could pretty much name it at this point. It is the City team that we've had for a few weeks now with no Shaw, no Rord. It's a 4-3-3 in between sticks. Arguably the best goalkeeper in the league this season, Kiara Keating. In the back 4, Kasperite, Alexandri, Greenwood and Kennedy. Across the midfield 3, Park, Kasagawa and Laura Coombs. Fowler on one side, Hemp on the other, Kelly through the middle. Now I imagine that we Fowler through the middle, Kelly on the flank. Could we also see Alexandria at full-back and Kennedy at centre-half? Does that make more sense?
But obviously we have seen Fowler and Kelly rotate in the last few weeks as well.
They do tend to.
On that right-hand side. But yeah, I think also you touched on there, Keating, probably the best goalkeeper in the WSL right now. And I think that's a big thing we need to talk about today is in terms of defences, because we talk about scoring goals, but I think with first in scoring goals, obviously Manchester United, Mary Earps, she's going to keep a few out. Even if United lose today, she will prevent a couple goals going in, let's be honest. And then up the other end, you've got to think for Chelsea and for City, yesterday's outscoring goals, but conceding could be absolutely huge. And I look at City, obviously Cara Keating was awarded the Golden Glove in the week. Incredible season for her. She and that City defence have been absolutely brilliant. They've barely let a goal in. They've been phenomenal. And that could pay dividends to a Chelsea side who have been a bit leaky this season. Goalkeepers rotated again with Musovic in. Obviously, we'll touch on that in a minute. But it's something to think about, For me, I think City have got... there's a good chance Chelsea concede today due to the way they've defended this season and because they're at Man United. But talking on that City defence, they're very strong. They're not going to let anything in. And then as we move through the team, that is a team that can score a lot of goals.
Yeah. It's also worth saying there is one way that we could have an extra game week for this season. If Manchester City won 7-4 and Chelsea beat United 1-0, then they would be level in every metric. And therefore, I believe, I'm not sure on the exact rules of the WSL, it would either go to fair play, so if we won on yellow cards, or we would have a game week 23 situation where Chelsea and Man City would have to play off. What an incredible situation that'd be. Very unlikely, but you never know. But Chelsea could score another one, then they win the title.
Yeah, exactly. But I think for City and Villa, they want to put on a show. They want to end on a high. Carla Ward leaving, that's a big thing. She's been a very, very good manager for her and for them. And yes, this season hasn't been very good for Aston Villa. You look at last year, they were brilliant. They made some good additions, and for different reasons this season, it hasn't worked out. And it's quite disappointing that Carla Ward is leaving. She'll never really be able to get Villa back to where they belong. And they'll want to end on a high today. They've had a tough season, but they'll know that they can beat Aston Villa today, beat Man City today, sorry. That will be a very nice way for her to go out and for Villa to end their season in front of their home fans.
Yeah, definitely.
But City want none of that at all.
No, not at all. They'll be hoping to claim a comfortable victory. Obviously, the more goals, the better for City, because that will make the difference ultimately at the end of the day. And they know that they have a better chance of scoring a hatful against Villa than Chelsea do against Man United. United are still a very strong side. Speaking of which, let's have a look then at the side for Manchester United. As we've mentioned, it is at Old Trafford. And the United team is a 4-2-3-1 as follows. In between the sticks, it is Mary Earps, arguably the best goalkeeper in the WSL. Possibly not this season. I think Keating's had a really strong campaign, but overall, probably the best goalkeeper. In the back four, Riviere, Letitia, Turner and Blundell. We saw it in the Women's FA Cup final. We see it again today. Full-strength backline for United. In the pivot, it's Katie Zellum and Niall Sund. In attacking midfield, Ella Toon. And then the front three is Mallards, Williams and Lucia Garcia. Garcia, very good in that cup final. Williams, very good in the cup final. And Ella Toon, of course, scoring that wonder goal. Will they take that inspiration, that motivation into today's game, that momentum?
Yeah, 100%. It's the same side, and there's a reason for that.
Well, Mallard comes in. So there's a slight tweak.
But, obviously Gouton came off injured.
Yeah,
but
exactly. It's
a very, very good side, as you say. They're coming into this with momentum from the FA Cup win. They were absolutely brilliant last weekend at Wembley. They thoroughly deserved to win that FA Cup. They went on a really good run, and they beat Chelsea on that run, and that is what they are looking to do today. At Old Trafford, it's a very, very strong United side. You have to give credit to them. That's a decent side. They aren't a side that are going to be easy to beat. And, I look at the defence. It's a full-strength back four once again. Having Blundell and Riviere back in is absolutely huge because, they're very, very good players, and we know Letitia and Turner have had really strong years. One being called up for England, one being called up as a standby. But, they've been brilliant. They deserve their plaudits. And that back four with Mary Earps, we're a Chelsea side that need goals, going to be tough to find them.
Yeah. Let's have a look then at that Chelsea team. It's a 4-4-2 for Emma Hayes' last ever Chelsea lineup. In between the sticks, Kira Musovic retains her spot from her appearance in the week. In the back four, Carter, Bright, Bjorn and Neve Charles. Again, quite similar to that of the game on Wednesday night. Across the four, Canaride, Cuthbert, Leopolds and Guro Wrighton. And a front two of Kat Macario and a return to the side for Myra Ramirez. Now, notably, a lot stronger than the Tottenham game. Still a notable omission of Lauren James. Is she a big miss, or has the Chelsea attack got enough firepower?
Yeah, I think obviously it's Lauren James to be a huge miss, but there's two reasons that I think obviously. The first one, she's just come back from injury. She got a small cameo at Tottenham. Apart from that, she's barely played. Makes sense that she's benched today. But also, I know Lauren James is a phenomenal player, but in the last couple months, and especially in the big games, she has gone missing. She's been quiet for Chelsea, and that is something that Chelsea cannot afford today. They can't afford players like Lauren James to go missing. So maybe that factors into Emma Hayes' selection, but I look at this team, and I say it'd be hard to find goals, but that front four is utterly ridiculous. Guro Wrighton has come into form at the best time of the season for Chelsea. She has been phenomenal in the last few weeks and rightfully deserves their plaudits of the way she's been playing. Canaride back in, hasn't played the last couple due to Hamano being in there, but we know Canary's a very, very good player. Kat Macario, same, very, very good player. And I mean, when Chelsea need goals, to have a player like Maya Ramirez back in the starting team, absolutely crucial for today.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive. And I mean,
she offers you so much tactical flexibility. She offers you so much security, and actually a goal scorer who is a goal scorer. We've lacked that in recent weeks. We've had Anki Beaver-Jones, who's scored goals and is a very good player, but she's not a clinical, out-and-out number 9, the type of player that's going to go and score a lot of goals. So for Chelsea, I think it's a huge thing to have Ramirez back, and to have James coming in off the bench. I think she adds so much quality, so much star power, especially coming off the bench, because if we are in a situation where it gets to we're 4-0 up but they're 3-0 up, and or the other way around, and we need a goal to be a bit more secure, we throw on Lauren James and suddenly we have even more attacking firepower. It's really a weird one for subs and that dynamic, because often you would think, well, we're leading, let's rotate a bit, let's call this game off now and see it out, but that can't happen today for either City nor Chelsea, because they've got to keep going. They've got to keep pushing for goals. And it's going to be this weird dynamic, because you've got to keep going, but you also can't afford to concede.
100%.
So both sides are going to have to be on it, on top of their game, and hope that United or Villa don't really show up.
Yeah, I mean, while we're on topic of bench is as well, Maya Ramirez, absolutely massive to have her back, but the person you have to feel for is Aggie Beaver-Jones, because she, for me, has been one of Chelsea's best players in the last couple of months, and for her to not get the nod today is very harsh. But if you have to look at the season as a whole, you have to look at the game as a whole, and for me, the right decision is to play Maya Ramirez today. She offers us more up front, more presence, gets her body around, and is a deadly finisher. But as I say, as you said there, bring Lauren James on, could be brilliant. Aggie Beaver-Jones, Fran Kirby, Hermano. Chelsea have got players to bring on that can score goals when they need them.
Yeah.
Maybe City don't have that kind. Obviously, City have got a strong bench, but I don't think they've got the same strength as Chelsea. And if we're talking with 20 minutes to go, one side needs a goal, I think there's more chance that Chelsea are going to get that goal over Manchester City.
Well, I want to build on your point there. With Beaver-Jones, I think, one, she has more impact off the bench, because she can come on against tired defences, and she's really quick. So I think she'll have more impact in that regard. Whereas Ramirez, early stages, let's get her on there to bully Letitia, give her a bit of her own back. And then I think, and also Ramirez come back from injury, I don't see her making it past an hour, really. So we will have to rotate there. My other point is I don't actually think City do have a strong bench. I'm going to disagree with you there. Oh, sorry, I thought you said they did.
No, I was saying that Chelsea got the stronger bet. That's what I'm saying.
No, but City don't have any options. Because obviously Fowler's starting, they don't have Shaw. Because Park's starting, they don't have Rord. They've got no one on the bench. They've got Pritchard, Mace, Blinkilder as their attacking options. And midfield options, really. Angledahl there as well. Then a load of defenders. It's just... And I thought, when I saw Katie Startup as their backup goalkeeper, I thought that was like a input error from... Because the surname Startup looks amusing, but sorry, Katie. But I think City's bench really weak today. So Chelsea have that advantage in that they can bring players on. I mean, even Villa's bench is stronger. They've got the likes of Maria Leon and Ebony Salmon and McGill to come off the bench. That is such a difference. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a really, really good game. Really good day.
I've just looked over there. There's 7 minutes till kick-off, and I can't handle it, because it's one of those where, even as a fan, obviously you're going to back your side, but I look at it and I go, Chelsea travel away to Old Trafford with only up by 2 goals. City
could have been more on Wednesday night.
I don't know. Villa Park's a tough place to go, and Villa could give them a game. But if we look at the formed guide and we look at the way this season's gone, City are going to score 4 or 5, and especially, and this is the chance of City, and this is my one question I have of the citizens and of Gareth Taylor, is when it came down to it against Arsenal, they threw it away. They handed Chelsea a lifeline. Now today, will they turn up, be ruthless, be relentless, and score 5 to win the league? Or will they turn up and, under the pressure, perhaps draw or only win 1-0, which wouldn't be enough no matter what? So, who knows? But I honestly, I can't call it. I can't call it between either side.
No.
It's utterly ridiculous how close it is. And, either way, whether this goes to Chelsea and Emma Hayes in her last season, or whether it goes to City and Gareth Taylor for their second, it's going to be a brilliant, brilliant game.
Yeah, it is. It's certain. It's certain to be a brilliant game, and we're seeing before kickoff. We've been seeing it all week in preparation for this match. The emotionally charged atmosphere here for Chelsea fans, the increased meaning and desire and passion behind it, with this being Emma Hayes' last game, with this being the end of an era for Chelsea, a packed out away crowd, I believe the highest away attendance in the history of the WSL. Incredible.
Definitely Chelsea's
incredible stuff. And yeah, Chelsea, the atmosphere is going to be that little bit more exciting. It's worth saying that there has been games this close before. In 2014, Chelsea lost the title by 2 goal difference. In 2020, Chelsea won the title by 0.1 points. Obviously, in that season, they ended early and they had to do an average thing to work it out. But yeah, what a day. What a day for Chelsea. What a game this is set to be. Chelsea or City, who will win the Women's Super League title? Well, the poll is fairly unanimous at the moment. 73% think Chelsea will win. 27% going City. So really strong polling there for Chelsea. Michelle Joe is saying Chelsea. I'm sure there will be a lot of Chelsea fans in chat today. If you are a fan of United or City or Aston Villa, don't go anywhere. We'll be keeping tabs on both matches. Obviously, our main commentary will be on Chelsea versus Man United, but we will be keeping an eye on that City game. It's an incredible day this is set to be. We've got 4 minutes to kick off, though. The players now set to make their way out of the tunnel. Harry, let's get some predictions. Let's get in some predictions. Are we doing both games, or are we just saying who's going to win the title?
I think we'll just do who wins the title. Honestly, and I think this is hard from a player's point of view, how I'm feeling as well, because these are the easy games to motivate yourself. Obviously, it's so easy to motivate yourself to play it today, but the hard thing is to calm yourself down. It's easy to get up for it, be ready to go out there and win. But actually, in these type of games, it's the ability for players to be cool and calm under pressure, to calm themselves down, that could win in this game. But as you say, sides are coming out the tunnel now. I'm going to go for Chelsea. I really am. I think Chelsea will do enough. They'll win the game by more than City. They'll win it on goal difference. It'll be a horrible way for City to lose the title. But I think it will go to Emma Hayes in her last season at the Blues. And they'll lift it. I don't know what to say anymore. I can't do it.
Fair enough. I think anyone that's watched this show before will be well aware of what I'm about to say. I can't see any other outcome than Chelsea win the title today. They just don't lose them. Chelsea always come out on top. And for me, they'll do it again today. Hayes' last game, Hayes' last season, Hayes' last WSL title, in my opinion. I guess we'll see.
It's a very, very strong crowd here at Old Trafford. It's a very, very strong away end, though, and I'm sure they will have their voices heard. Big day for Emma Hayes. I've seen all the interviews she's done. She's been tearing up. She's been getting emotional. But she's also been getting prepared and ready to go out there for 90 minutes more and win another WSL title.
Yeah, Isabella, welcome to the stream as well, saying I'm so nervous, it's coming down to the wire now. It is indeed. Abigail, welcome to the stream as well, saying where are you watching it? The game is on Sky Sports Premier League if you are in the UK. If you're outside the UK, then I'm not sure. Again, if you want to watch the Man City Villa game, that is available on the BBC. So yeah, both games we'll be commentating over Chelsea Man United. So if you can't find a way to watch it, then do join us here. Or just keep us on while you watch the game as well. That is the ideal situation. We'll be looking at both, so you can watch the game along with us.
I do think if United weren't FA Cup winners and Chelsea hadn't lost to them in that FA Cup semi-final, I'd be much more confident that we could go out there and beat them today. But they're coming into this on such a high. They know they can beat Chelsea. They've already proven that this season. And I just don't know. My worry is, I think if both sides are to win, Chelsea will win it, just because I don't think City are going to score that many. But the big question I have is, will Chelsea win it? Because there's high potential today that City beat Villa and Chelsea could only draw to United. Or dare I even say it, lose?
It's not impossible, but I think Chelsea are a side who know how to get it done. Know how to get the business done when it comes down to it. They're a professional outfit. And for me, they'll get it done.
I know. My other problem is that obviously Chelsea don't let the pressure get to them, but this season they have in the Conti Cup, in the FA Cup, in the UWCL. Things have got the better of Chelsea at times. That can't afford to happen today. at all.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Big Fish, welcome to the stream and very much following your line of thinking there. But yeah, got to be positive today as well, I think.
Oh, I am. I'm just scared.
I think that is fair
Also,
enough.
there are 4 other games on in the WSL and lots of teams ending their seasons. Bristol City's last game in the WSL, at least for another year.
Maybe they'll come back.
Maybe
immediately, who knows?
I doubt it.
But yeah, of course, we do know Crystal Palace will be replacing them in WSL next season. So congrats to them. I don't think we've mentioned that much, if at all.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
yeah, well done to Crystal Palace. Very interesting to see how they get on next season.
Here we go then.
But yeah, it all comes down to this.
And we will have a title winner.
21 matches played, 1 to go, level on points, 2 goal difference separating Chelsea and Manchester City. They are already underway at Villa Park, and we're about to get underway here at Old Trafford. Nicholas Roy saying, watching from Canada while farming my tomato greenhouse. Thank you. That is exactly the kind of stories we want to hear. Enjoy planting your tomatoes, Nicholas, and enjoy the game, because it all comes down to this. I am very, very excited. I'm sure you guys in chat are as well. We are about to get underway here at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Chelsea. The WSL at stake for the Blues today.
I mean, and we look at Emma Hayes' record there. Absolutely incredible. 260 wins out of 366 games. 13 low... I can't handle this. It's too good. Can she add one more trophy to that?
13 titles is ridiculous stuff. 13 trophies, sorry. 6 titles, I think. Ludicrous. What a manager.
One more to go, and that is today. Whew.
Rebecca Welsh, the referee for today's fixture. It will be Chelsea to get us started on the first whistle. Both sets of players take a knee in a stand against all forms of discrimination. And now Chelsea will knock the ball back to get us started. Erin Cuthbert sends it back, and we're underway here at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Chelsea on this WSL final day. And immediately Chelsea go long. Charles's Wrighton's header not amounting to anything. United then knocking it out of play. Here's Charles.
And these early moments in both ties are absolutely crucial. It is about, for the 2 title challengers, it is about settling down, getting into the game. And, I mean...
Chelsea starting quickly here because Ramirez bursting into the box. There's a good challenge in there from Maya Letitia. Not dealt with well by Blundell as the ball gets put back in the box. Cuthbert fighting away for it. It drops for Wrighton. Wrighton puts it through the legs of Maya Letitia. A bit of a messy defence from United, but it's swept up well by Mary Earps.
Yeah, it's absolutely crucial for the first few minutes for both sides to calm down, get into the game, not concede, and try and settle down.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Alex. Good to see you, Alex Sinclair. Isabel saying, I'm so nervous I can't even eat my dinner. Fair enough. Charles pounced on the ball, drops now for Leopolds. That's a bit of a poor pass. And United are coming forward here. Garcia, but she has lost possession. Bright will send it long. Headed down, Erin Cuthbert now in the midfield. Here's Carter. Now Bright. Bjorn. Lifts it over the top. And Guro Wrighton's in behind here. Can she pick out a teammate? Wrighton across the box. Ramirez on the back post. And it's 1-0 Chelsea. Manchester United 0. Chelsea 1. A crucial first goal for Chelsea here. They strike while the iron's hot. And after just 97 seconds, the Blues lead here at Old Trafford. Love the celebrations in chat as well, by the way. Myra Ramirez heads home from close range. And that is a very, very important start.
I mean, that is what the doctor ordered from everyone in a Chelsea shirt today. Brilliant ball down the line to Wrighton. Great ball to us. And this is what Ramirez brings you. Aerial threat. Great ball in. Really good header. Chelsea lead after 2 minutes.
Guro's back.
And that is absolutely massive in this title race. And I'm sure they'll be hearing of news of that goal at Villa Park and they'll be very disappointed. But that is a huge goal. Huge goal for Chelsea.
Yeah, there'll be murmurs of discontent in the away section at Villa Park, but in the away section at Old Trafford, it's pure elation. Chelsea lead by 1-0. As it stands, I'm not going to do this for every moment that happens, but Chelsea would be the WSL champions.
My nerves have just dropped significantly.
Turner. Riviere. There is a goal at Tottenham. 1-0 Tottenham.
Don't say that. Don't do that.
Well done to them.
Don't do that to me. That's not fun. Yeah, well, good for Tottenham. Glad they're winning. And Chelsea are winning here, but Toon is on the ball. Did she go out of play? No, she didn't. Finds
Williams.
Rachel Williams.
Turns and tries to pick out a teammate. Ball played wide by Zellum. Here's Garcia, and United looking to spoil the fun, but that ball forward from Garcia will be picked up easily by Zakira Musovic.
Yeah, and again, now these big moments, every minute is massive. Chelsea now just need to settle. They've got that goal, they lead, but now you're the most vulnerable right after you've scored. So just relax, settle down, and get into a flow state.
Bright sends it long, and Ramirez is going to hound Turner for this one. And is that a foul? It's given by the lino. Dubious call, in my opinion, because Ramirez, it was a bit aggressive, but
yeah, Ramirez, good defending from Turner, does what she needs to do, draws the foul from Ramirez, who just comes across her.
Her back legs gets caught in between Ramirez's there.
Yeah. What a start.
Nicholas says up the Chelsea predicted Ramirez, but in 27th minute. Fair enough, Nicholas. Yeah, we didn't do score predictions per se today, just title predictions.
I definitely wasn't expecting a goal in the first 2 minutes either ground, and if I was, I would probably said Villa Park.
Yeah.
1-0 Villa. No, yeah. But again, obviously we say that goal is massive, but for City, they don't need to panic. They just because all they need to do is win 3-0. That's all they've got to do. And of course, it
does look good though with the gold champions graphics saying, as it stands, Chelsea would be the winners.
Well, that is huge because we've seen Chelsea in the big games this season. Like look at United Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. Chelsea started slow, were 2-0 down before they could even realised it.
Yeah,
Chelsea, have done well here to get ahead because if you start slow or you don't take advantage of your early pressure, you can get punished. But Chelsea not allowing that to happen today.
Yeah, City yet to have a shot in their game at Villa Park. Villa have had one, but they've only had 25% of the ball. Aston Villa, so it does look like City are in control there. And there has been a goal in the Leicester-Liverpool game. Liverpool 1-0 up, the away side in that one.
So even if United were to find 2 goals here, they would still not finish 4th. And that's big for Liverpool. End the season on a high, finish 4th. Really, really good campaign for them and Matt Beard.
Yeah. Mr. Big Push, try and be positive today. Man City might kill Aston Villa eventually, but we're the one that...
As it stands, we're 85 minutes away from winning the WSL, and that's what I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, exactly. Niamh Charles.
I don't really know what Charles is doing here.
Holds on to it well and manages to find Macario with an unconvincing ball forwards right and tries to play it in behind, but a very important chance from Letizia stops that happening, and Nalsund goes back to her goalkeeper, and United can just reset. Nalsund. Here's Marios. Now Turner.
Now, if you're Gareth Taylor and you hear about that goal for Chelsea, what do you do? How do you feel?
You don't change.
Yeah.
You don't change anything. He'll be well aware that he will expect Chelsea to win today. So his game plan will be go out there, score this many goals. I wouldn't even tell the players because what's that going to achieve other than put more pressure, put more expectation on them? Like, if it's half time and you know you need this number of goals or you're so many goals behind, you might need to communicate that. But you don't communicate that now if you're Gareth Taylor. Because
I'm sure he will know as well. He knows his side can score 4 or 5 goals today, no matter what happens at Old Trafford. And I mean, that Chelsea away end erupted to see that ball hit the back of the net from Myra Ramirez.
Now here come Chelsea, the ball through for Canaride, and she's looking to get away from Blundell here. Canaride puts it in the box. Letizia deals with it. Back to Canaride. Here's Gura right, a nice turn, but strong challenge. It hits for Macario, and that will bounce out for a goal kick. Yeah, Chelsea all over United here, though.
You feel Gura's got to look up there and pick out Macario, who was arriving on the edge of the area. Canaride does really well. The ball in gets a bit fortunate because the ball in wasn't great. Here, Gura's got to play it back to Macario. She's there waiting and ready.
And it was cleared into Macario, but that didn't materialise. A goal didn't materialise. United goal kick now then, and Earps will look to try and get United forward because they've been under pressure. They've been under the cosh for all of the games so far.
Yeah. A lot of pressure on United. That again, I mean, there's not too much riding on this game, but the way Chelsea are playing...
It goes long, but Leopolds wins it. Here's Ramirez now, who looked to play through Canaride. Does play through Canaride. Nice touch to set herself. And it's there. A good finish from Canaride. Chelsea double their advantage. Manchester United 0, Chelsea 2. Joanna Wright and Canaride sliding it past Earps. And 7 minutes in, the Blues lead by 2-0. A crucial start. A very good start for Chelsea. And understandably, the away section bouncing. The dream start, you could argue, for the reigning champions.
I mean, I said this is what the doctor ordered at 1-0, but it's and at 2-0. This is perfect. This is what Emma Hayes was dreaming of last night. Brilliant for Ramirez again to muscle off Turner and spin. Great ball to Cano. Brilliant finish from the winger. And Chelsea, this is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And we said which
That's an
team,
incredible finish.
one team in the world, at their best when there is pressure on them and when the hammer falls at the end of the WSL season. And that is Chelsea. And they are proving that right now. 2 goals in 8 minutes. And now it is looking even more sure that the title will be heading to Kings Meadow.
Yeah, exactly that. But yeah, great to see the reaction in chat. Isabella celebrating, Alex Sinclair, Chineda Julius, Thomas Obed. Great to see so many people supporting Chelsea today. But yeah.
The thing is, and we always have to remember this, Chelsea have to keep pushing on. And we are, which is brilliant. Because City can score. Well, City would now have to score 5. That's the big thing.
Even if City now win 4-0, Chelsea would win it on goals scored. So that's the big difference at the moment. Really bright.
And you feel, though, the City's probably going to be, if Chelsea get one, we're 9 minutes in. If Chelsea get 1 or 2 more, then suddenly, City are out of it completely. City now have to win 5-0 or more, or hope United can score.
Skinner, let's just say, doesn't look best pleased with that start. I mean, 2 goals, and we're not even at the 10th minute mark, is not how he would have wanted to start.
Talk about FA. I mean, maybe United are kind of already on holiday. They've won the FA Cup, they've got nothing to play for, and they're not really turning up today.
That's brilliant from Ramirez. Canaride in again. Chance for Chelsea. Plays it across right in. What a challenge from Riviere. And that should be 3-0. What a tackle from the fullback.
Wow. And I have to say, and is it Alex or somebody who brings it up? Myra Ramirez is having an absolute field day out there. She is loving life. What a day to have her back fit.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
And I think there have been question marks with Chelsea. Gura didn't get anything behind it.
She just chins it.
Yeah, it just comes off her ankle, really.
The form she's in, you'd have thought that would hit the back of the net. Yeah. But I'm not complaining. Chelsea have been brilliant, and the ball finds Myra Ramirez again. I think there's been some criticism of Ramirez going into, since she's joined. Yeah. Record signing when she joined, and to be honest, didn't produce enough goals. I know she's had a lot of injuries and stuff, but hasn't. Today, she's really proving why we paid such an outlandish price tag for her. Yeah. Because she is an incredible player. She's got that size, she's got that physicality, but she's also not slow. And she's she's one of the best finishers in the WSL. I feel fair because I think it was actually quite bad timing, because for me, her best game in a Chelsea shirt was the away leg in Barcelona in the Champions League, that first leg in the semi-final. And then she got injured. And then she missed the second leg and missed, obviously, the remaining games apart from today. And I think that was big for her because, to be honest, if Myra had played in that second leg, I think Chelsea would have looked a lot better. And as I said, I think she'd have built on that first leg form. I think there's so many results where you say if Ramirez was there, Chelsea probably would have won. Yeah. Reaction chat's been incredible, by the way. I'm struggling to keep up with the messages, but Daniel F. Varney saying, I'm watching from Liberia, West Africa. Chelsea's going to win 5-0. Love the prediction and welcome another new country. Someone watching from. Fantastic to see. So many people tuning in from so many different parts of the world. If you are tuning in, let us know where you're watching from today. And get involved in the live chat. And as Isabella says, Ramirez has been so good for us. Really is the perfect Sam Kerr replacement. I'd argue Kerr slightly better aerially, but Ramirez slightly stronger, a bit more of a physical presence up there. And I think next season, once Kerr's back fit, we've got a really nice rotation there. I think if you're coming into this Chelsea squad, whoever is the new manager, we expect it to be Bon Pasteur, you've got to be really excited by your attacking options. Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing, as much as it will be very, very sad, no matter what the result is here, to say goodbye to Emma Hayes and to a few of our legends, Kirby, Mielda, the likes, Berger, and potentially Carter and other players could be leaving as we transition. There's a lot of promise here. There is a really, really strong core here at Chelsea that are either here now or are coming up in the future. And I think that's very, very promising to be a Chelsea fan. This season, even before Hayes' announcement, has felt like a changing of the guard. We've seen regular starters throughout Hayes' tenure, like Mielda, like Berger, be phased out in favour of new talent. And obviously a decreased reliance on players like Wrighton. Obviously, Kerr's now injured. And they're players who, throughout Hayes' reign,
have been the crucial performers, but we've seen other people step up. Lauren James has probably arguably been their best player this season. So, yeah. Incredible stuff. Merem Samuel says, hey guys, I'm watching from Nigeria up the Chelsea. Senyo Koto says, I'm shaking here now, guys. Shaking with excitement, I hope, because that is what we should be. Excited for today's game. Summer Evergreen watching from Australia. It's 12:14 over there. Mariah Dixon, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. They're asking what platform we're watching on. Again, it's on Sky. If you are in the UK. If you're outside the UK, then unfortunately, I'm not sure. We've got a couple from the United States. Carl Steger, welcome to the stream, saying Chelsea win 5-0. I'd love to see that. With Batter United at Old Trafford. Incredible stuff. But yeah. Okang Joshua saying, I'm watching from Ghana. Fantastic to see so many people from so many different places tuning in today. Patrick Coleman from Ireland as well.
Yeah, and a lot obviously here is the game's died down a little bit. That's what you expect. Chelsea have taken... That adrenaline's kind of rubbed off a little bit now.
Well, if we kept going at the rate, we were going to win 20-0.
I think first 10 minutes, they must have been absolutely buzzing. Like, with the scoring, because the adrenaline going through a player in a game like this, you know, as you kick off, must have been incredible. So then score after 2 minutes, I can't imagine what it felt like to be on that pitch in a Chelsea shirt. But maybe that adrenaline's rubbed off, or maybe I'm speaking too soon, because Cat Macaro is running down the right.
And one City team is losing 1-0. Bristol City. Everton has scored.
Stop. I hate you so much. I am struggling, all right?
Well done, Everton.
Yeah, Everton winning, Liverpool winning, Tottenham winning, Chelsea winning. The only game then without a goal is City Villa.
It is indeed.
And that's the game that needs goals in the direction of the Sky Blue side.
Yeah, let's have a look at that game. Both sides with a shot apiece, and an early injury for Laura Coombs has forced her off after 14 minutes. Laura Blinkilder coming in. Does that sum up seemingly the first 16 minutes of City?
Yeah, I mean, that would be very frustrating. Blinkilder coming in against her former side in Aston Villa after a transfer in January. Big game for her then. Great chance to prove herself, isn't it?
Yeah, hasn't really been handed many opportunities for the citizens, but today, on the biggest of days, is her first opportunity, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, Troy Taylor saying at least we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. Fair enough. Welcome to the stream. We haven't got many United fans in chat today. Understandably so. Today...
It does feel like United, they've won the FA Cup, their season, nothing to play for now, they're loving life, they've got a trophy, doesn't really mean too much then what happens today. Exactly
that. Chibuike Achena, again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, apologies if I haven't, saying, watching from Nigeria, wish I can stream the match live. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how you can, but thank you for tuning into our stream. United coming forwards now, though, Mallard.
Also, I'm loving the Australian contingent that Summer and Isabel are forming.
Yeah. When we get back round to a World Cup.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good streams. Anyway, good to see so many people tuning in. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, thank you for 800. By the way, we have hit 800 now, so thanks to everyone that has subscribed. If you haven't already, make sure to do so. 100 people watching right now. There's got to be at least a few of you that are new around here, in which case, hit that subscribe button. It massively, massively helps us out. United trying to come forwards now. Garcia and Charles jostling with her full possession. Not exactly sure who that's come off in the end there, but I think it is a United throw.
And I'm going to put a bit of a negative hat on, and I know people might not like this for me, but the one thing we need to remember is that we are only 16 minutes through, and yes, City would have to score 5 as it stands, but we can't afford to get comfortable because United could score. We're only 50. There's still 75 minutes to go in this game. United can score 1. They can even score 2 if they really wanted to. So we need to not keep going at the rate we were, because that was a goal every 5 minutes.
Well, I don't mind that. If we want to do that, let's do that.
We just need to make sure we don't start counting our chickens. But I don't think we will. We're Chelsea Football Club. We know what it takes to win games like this. We won't rest on our laurels, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There has been a goal in one of the other games that hasn't had a goal yet. It's Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. So Alessia Russo adding to her tally against her former side.
Again, for Arsenal, another tough year, but they've got a trophy across the line. Be nice to win today. They'll be looking to build on next year. They're at home at the Emirates, and they're repping their new shirt for next season. So they'll want to get. But obviously, big news there as well that we haven't spoke about is obviously they're playing all their home games at the Emirates next season.
There's been a lot of big news at Arsenal in the last week. Yeah. They've got Miedemar leaving, D'Angelo leaving, but they are staying at the Emirates. So swings and roundabouts, really. Yeah. Miedemar linked with a move to City.
which would be...
As though City don't have enough attacking options.
It would be incredible to have all 8 home WSL games there to be great, and if they can get through, it would be 3 Champions League games as well, which would be good to see the Champions League in at the Emirates.
At least 3. They can get to the knockouts. You never know. But yeah, just around booing Arsenal in chat, understandable.
United have got a bit more of a foothold on this game. And
Nelson unable to get past Aaron Cuthbert there. A strong challenge from the Scot.
And a corner for United. It's really the first time they've come forward in this game. And hoping to put Chelsea under some pressure here with their aerial presence, which they do have quite a lot of, to be fair. Some of the best headers in the WSL.
Yeah. Poland chat, by the way, 280 votes already. Fantastic to see. 88% backing Chelsea, 12% saying Man City. I know we have a lot of Chelsea fans that follow us, but still, a lot of people believing in the Blues today.
Especially at this point now.
Yeah, I think that will be heightened. Zellum lifts the ball into the box. It's headed towards goal and it crashes off the crossbar. Chelsea perhaps getting away with one there.
And that's what I say about we can't get comfortable racing on our laurels, because that's the first time United have come forward, and it's a good corner put in by Zellum. Carter does not follow Letitia, who flicks it onto the top of the bar. And it is a bit of a let-off for Chelsea. United proving they can threaten today.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Sevi French, Abrahamic Faith. Good to see you guys. Abrahamic Faith saying, come on, Chelsea. I'm watching from the Gambia. Fantastic to hear. Carl saying, another best coach after Emma Hayes is the Lyon women coach. What do you think about her, guys? Well, we've spoken a bit about Sonny Van Persie. I'm going to have to cut that conversation short because there is a really important goal. Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1. Now, that's why Chelsea have to keep going. Because City, after 21 minutes, finally have a breakthrough there.
Obviously, the thing is, therefore, City have the floodgates opened. They take the lead at Villa Park, which brings them close, 1 goal closer. And that's good for them. That's what they were probably hoping for, to score a final goal in 21 minutes, because they do need to find a few goals at this rate. But yeah, as you say, Chelsea can't afford to get comfy, and just need to relax.
Yeah.
A nasty one in there from Narcine Don Cuthbert, and Chelsea will have the free kick. 20 minutes played then here. Chelsea lead by 2, City lead by 1.
Anyway, as we were talking about, Sonia Bonpastor, very, very good manager. Obviously, we'll be coaching in the Champions League final next Saturday. We will be streaming that game live as well, so do join us again. Will be a very exciting stream next Saturday at Barcelona versus Lyon in the Women's Champions League final. So do join us there. But yeah, I think Bonpastor is an incredible coach. There's a reason she has won UWCL titles before, and well, looking for a new challenge now, looking to leave Lyon and come over to Chelsea in the WSL. I don't think there's a better appointment that we could have got. I don't think Geraldo was ever realistic. The only reason he's leaving Barcelona is because he's getting paid a ridiculous amount of money by Washington Spirit. So, yeah, that was never realistic. And Chelsea putting the ball in the box there. Turner heading it away. Chelsea corner now. Yeah,
I mean, if Chelsea, the one thing Chelsea always have missed is that UWCL trophy. But, I mean...
why not bring in the specialist?
Exactly.
We are going to see that goal now for Manchester City. They came on the left-hand side. Ball went in from Hemp, and it was struck well by Fowler into the back of the net. Question marks around Villa's defending in that one.
Look at that from City. No celebrations at all. Get the ball out the back of the net and go again. That is what they need to do. I'd like to see that determination on them, even if it does mean that they are scoring goals. Yeah, 2-0 Everton as well in their game against Bristol City. Bristol City departing the WSL in the same manner they've played in it all season. I mean, but it says a lot about how strong that Chelsea away support is. Obviously, Chelsea sold out the away end. There's actually Chelsea fans in the home end at Old Trafford. United failing. It does make you question why they didn't just open up more allocation. Yeah. I know it's a home game for United, and they'll be keen to still have that home atmosphere, but ultimately their season's over. Why wouldn't they want to? That's allowed. It's ridiculous, by the way. What do you mean? To have home fans in the away, have to away fans in the home end. Well, they didn't even have. They had an away section in Chelsea Barcelona, but there was fans everywhere. It was a mess when we went. But yeah, that is my one another frustration there, by the way, and is that Cuthbert down again? No, that's Leopold's. Yeah. But Chelsea drawing another free kick. Yeah, welcome to the stream saying Chelsea from Thailand. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce your name because they are not characters I'm familiar with, but welcome to the stream regardless. And well, from Thailand, another new location. Keep ticking them off of our Fantastic list. To see. Yeah, maybe we'll get a big map and just like one of those coin maps where you scratch off the countries you've been to. We'll just scratch off countries where we have viewers from. Yeah. Well, Cat Mackay then over a free kick for Chelsea. Just score it, Cat. Go on.
That would be incredible. Slaps it in.
I'm sure Chelsea won't be worried about the fact that City have scored one, but if City start to get 2 or 3, then they'll start to panic.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see when City will score that second goal, or if they do, because they have obviously just scored. I'd be surprised if they don't get another one in the next couple of minutes, and that is headed over by Lucia Garcia and out for a Chelsea corner.
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal again. They are having a good final day. Vickney Mayo asks, please can someone tell me the stake involved for Chelsea to win the title? What are the points difference and goal difference? So as it stands, both teams are level on points, 55 points each. Then Chelsea, because they've scored 2, now have a 3 goal difference advantage over Manchester City. So City need to score 4 goals and hope that Chelsea don't score any more to win the title.
Yeah.
Though that is very simply what the situation is right now. If City score 4, so if City win 4-0 and score 3 more, then we'll be level and Chelsea win on goals scored.
Basically, City have to better Chelsea's result by 3.
Exactly. So as it stands, City still need to score 4 goals to win the title.
So if Chelsea can find another 2 here and win 4-0, City would have to win by 7.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's going to be tough. Chelsea, that's the thing, Chelsea have got to keep going, because if they can get to 4 or 5, then the title's out of reach for City, realistically. Because I think City could lose. So I think City could win 4 or 5-0. I don't see them winning 7-8-0 today. I just don't think Villa will collapse.
Might have thrown another foul there from Letitia, and Chelsea with another opportunity to whip it into the box. But yeah, as you say, that's the thing. At this point, City could score 3 or 4, and then United could score 1, and then suddenly the title's going City's direction. Yeah,
Kayaya Boulan saying the Blues flying high. They are indeed. Keep the blue flag flying high. Sat bridge to Old Trafford in this case. But yeah. And not welcome to stream as well. Unfortunately, we don't have a link to watch the game, but obviously, if you cannot find a way to watch it, then you can join us here. Chelsea, a free kick now, looking to add a 3rd goal to their tally. An incredible start to this game. Chelsea, though, will be hoping to add to that. It's been a quiet 10 minutes since they opened strong. Or 15 minutes, really. Macario will whip the ball in now. It's a punch away from Earps. Mallard flicks on, but it's Leopold who recovers it, and Chelsea now will look to work it back round into an opportunity. Cuthbert goes wide. Bjorn tries to take on Blundell, does put a ball into the box, but it's claimed comfortably by Mary Earps.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe there's a bit more nerves behind it now that City have found a goal, but right now they don't look to be scoring loads, which is absolutely fine from a Chelsea point of view. Chelsea should keep doing what they're doing, hopefully get 1 or 2 more, and then just see this game through.
Yeah, exactly that.
That's a good ball to Garcia, who does well to see off the challenge of Charles.
Now here's Zellum, who loops a ball in there. Williams will challenge in the air, and that's an important challenge from Carter there. Williams got the flick on, but Carter deals with it, and now it's back with Blundell. Toon. So got that ball stuck under her foot. Williams, it's a good chance from Bjorn, but Williams sees her off and now shoves her over. Garcia tries to pick out Riviere down the line, but Charles does well, and that looked like a block with the arm from Garcia, but unfortunately the lineswoman doesn't agree with that.
We'll take a throw.
But yeah. Samuel Temitope, again I hope I pronounced your name correctly, says, watching from Nigeria, up the Chelsea. Welcome to the stream, Samuel. Isabella saying, I think 2 more goals will be enough for us to seal it.
Yeah.
I would agree. I'd still be cautious, but I would agree 4 goals would put us in a really advantageous situation. But it's not impossible, that's the thing. Unless we get to 5 or 6, I'm not going to start jumping around the room.
Oh, I'm already out.
Ramirez. Here's Leopolds. Tries to feed the ball through. And that's a poor pass back from Zellum, but I think it was offside anyway. Yeah. So United free kick.
Yeah, everything's settling down across the grounds then, both here and at Villa City.
Well, to be fair, across all of the games, we've not seen any goals since that second for Arsenal. About 5 minutes ago. Which doesn't feel very long, but in the grand scheme of things, it has been.
One thing, obviously, City are probably playing it pretty, not cautious, but they're not going gun-ho. That's the one thing Chelsea have got to remember, is that City will go for it. With, if they need 3 goals with 30 minutes to go, they're going to go for it, and they will find goals like that because Villa aren't great.
Yeah.
More imperative that Chelsea don't let up.
Yeah, Mike Petrie saying, watching from Jamaica. Welcome to the stream, Mike. Thank you for tuning in from Jamaica. Timecasser saying, I want Villa to score. Yeah, of course. If Villa could score 8, that'd be wonderful. Then we could all sit here and relax. But unfortunately, that is unlikely to happen. But Chelsea can still win. Chelsea are still the favourites, even if City do win.
Yeah.
Chelsea just got to keep going as they are. Adewola Great saying, Chelsea can still win this. 4 goals, come on, City. That's not what we want to hear. On to the stream anyway, though. Meteor Gaming saying Aston Villa need to score back. That would help us. Indeed, it would.
Yeah.
Little Cutie Empire, welcome to the stream, saying watching from Ghana. Welcome. And thank you for tuning in from Ghana. Isabel says, I'll jump for joy if Villa scored. Oh, 100%.
But then City, doesn't matter the goals, City are drawing. That's all that would matter.
Yeah. But yeah, Adewola, welcome to the stream. Supporting Manchester City, fair enough. But, yeah. Don't get too annoyed if we celebrate when Chelsea score.
Yeah. Ramirez does well to spin out.
And tries to feed it through. That's a very important interception from Riviere.
If not good, right was away. And that could have been that.
Yeah. Very much would have been.
Long ball knocked out wide to Mallard, who heads it down, that Leopold intercepts. So that's not a great pass, though. Carter cuts it out again. Bit of in the air.
Trying to come forward. Ramirez flicks it well, but it's Turner that deals with it. Cuthbert can't get it under our control. Bright plays it in behind. Unfortunately, no one for Chelsea running after that one. Blundell will go and get it. Now Earps. Leticio. It's okay, Clinton saying, come on Chelsea, I love Chelsea to score more goals. That is a message I can get behind. The more the merrier, really. Kebala Conte saying, I'm from Liberia, welcome to the stream. Couple Liberians in chat today, good to see. And yeah.
Yeah, I'll say. Absolutely incredible support. Half an hour through then, and a United corner. Still 1-0 at Villa Park, I take it.
Yeah, as at the moment. Well,
hopefully Villa can find a goal, and hopefully United don't find one from this corner. Zellum over the set piece. Letizia hit the post from the first corner.
Zellum now puts it in there, and it's headed away by Canaride.
Brilliant.
Blundell. Riviere. Plays now wide. Melvin Mallard now. Whips it in there, and it's over everyone and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Williams and Garcia made the same run there, and they kind of ended up running into each other, and the ball went sailing over both their heads.
Yeah.
But United just... Their chances are infrequent in terms of actually challenging Chelsea.
And none of them are really clear-cut. Chelsea are defending really well at the moment. That's exactly what we want to see. Booba Jame saying, come on Chelsea from the Gambia. Another one from the Gambia. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your support today. It's great to see so many people tuning in. Kayende Aluwafemi, incredible name. Apologies if I mispronounced it, saying Chelsea to win 4-0. That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good. Obviously, City winning 7-0 would still win the title, but that does seem quite unlikely for City. You never know.
Right now, I feel quite comfortable. I think everyone in a Chelsea shirt is quite comfortable.
But it can change in an instant. That's
exactly. If City find one more goal or 2 more goals, then I'm starting to panic.
Yeah.
This Ramirez goal 2 minutes in was absolutely vital. Great ball in from Guro, who has been phenomenal these last few weeks. And a goal and assist for Ramirez as she played through Canaride. That is a superb finish. To find the bottom corner, to dink it over Earps' trailing leg. Really, really composed finish. Back in the starting 11, back with a bang.
Yeah, 100%. Child of Mass saying, all Chelsea fans come here. That's what we love to see. A lot of support for Chelsea in chat. And if you are enjoying today's stream, enjoying today's coverage, then please do subscribe. We're currently on 805. Our goal is to hit 1,000 before the start of next season. So, well in advance, so that we're monetized next season. Then we can do even more content, make even more content for you guys. So get involved. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It massively, massively helps us out. 195 to go. Minhei Rafiq says, guys, any news on the new manager? It looks likely to be Leon coach Sonia Bonpasteur. So, yeah, that we obviously nothing confirmed yet, but it is pretty much. The club haven't confirmed it, but there are journalists close to the club that say that it's a done deal. So, looks like Sonia Bonpasteur will be Chelsea's new manager. Understandably, that hasn't been announced yet because Lyon do play a Champions League final on Saturday. So, understandably, they don't really want everyone knowing their manager is leaving. But here at Chelsea on the ball now. Charles. Cuthbert. Bjorn. Back now to Zakira Musovic. Bright.
Just
goes
take
back
your
to
time,
Musovic.
slowing it down. Chelsea not rushing.
How badly do United have to lose today for United to tear up Skinner's new contract?
10.
Macario lifts it in behind. Huge header from Blundell. Macario will
this
recover
is a
it.
bit of a FA Cup hangover.
Yeah, United's season, for all intents and purposes, is over now.
Yeah.
For Chelsea, it's a much more important game. So I think in that regard, I think there'd be an understanding there.
This is what Chelsea is so good, because if Chelsea hadn't turned up to Chelsea.
There's Macario
Hang on.
looking to deliver the ball. Does deliver it, headed away by Turner. Cuthbert blocked again. Chelsea look to try and keep it alive now.
Chelsea didn't just turn up today and start well, play well, because the title's on the line. They have been absolutely superb in the first 35 minutes, and that's the difference. If they turned up and started okay, then this game would be 0-0, maybe 1-0. But started so well, got 2 goals ahead, and did what was needed.
Now here's Cannerite. Tries to pick up Ramirez, but a touch escapes. So the ball escapes her there, and that'll roll through to Mary Earps. Kay Edwards, welcome to the stream, saying, come on, Chelsea, score more goals. Watching from Rhondda Valleys, Wales. Incredible stuff. Welcome to the stream. A6, welcome as well. Karungi Victor says, where should we watch the match? If you're in the UK, it's available on Sky. If you're outside the UK, then unfortunately, I'm not sure. But it's also on the FA Player, I think Isabella has mentioned. So if you're looking for someone to watch it, the FA Player is the place to go. Macario. I don't think it's available on the FA Player in the UK, though.
No.
But yeah. Carter. Now Bright. Trying to bring it forwards. Looks to switch the direction of the attack, but that header from Charles will just bounce straight through to Earps. 500 votes, by the way, in the poll in chat now. Wow. 88% going the way of Chelsea. 12% saying Manchester City. Thanks to everyone that's got involved so far. Thanks to another 5 people that have subscribed. 810 now. Thank you guys so much.
Keep them coming.
Exactly.
A lot of stuff coming in the off-season. A lot of stuff coming up the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Especially as we crown a new champion and look forward to next year. Even if it does mean Chelsea are out Emma Hayes.
Yeah. So that's something we'll talk about a lot over the summer. Riviere. Now Garcia. Well, Sky already looking forward to next season. Garcia starts the 21st of September, the start of the 24-25 season. Very much looking forward to that. But the season not over yet. 60 minutes still to go in this season.
And Kat Macario's gone down here just off the ball by herself. Not sure what's happened here. But a chance for both sides to get something.
That is going to be a concern. Obviously, both sets of managers, both teams using this as an opportunity just to get some fluids on board, just to restate that tactical message. Deliver a team. So it looks like a muscle injury for Macario. When players go down to the ball, it's always worrying.
I mean, she's already got her thigh taped up as well.
So it looks like a muscle injury, pre-existing muscle injury.
Now, as big as this game is, the position Chelsea are in, surely you just bring her off.
Depends on the condition of James, but yeah.
Or Kirby, or
get Vivi Jones on.
Bring anyone in. Yeah, Chelsea got options to bring on.
Sam Kerr attends as well. She'll be gutted she's not involved today, but
with who have we got there? Nguyen,
Mialda. Perisay's there, watching on.
I'm going to say Perisay's injured.
Yeah.
Third choice goalkeeper, I don't remember the name of.
I was about to say the same.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name, unfortunately, but...
Oh, no, it's going to bug me.
Did enjoy Shah saying, come on, you Blues. That's what we like to see. Isabella says City getting stronger chances as well. Thank you for the update, Isabella. That does help us.
I'm sure Alex Ferguson is, he's a man that knows what it takes to win titles like Emma Hayes has. He's won a lot more.
I was going to say 28 major trophies.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure who he had.
Took him longer to get them.
He's on to his phone. He's so bored.
Hayes has a better trophies per year record.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe Alex Ferguson's watching us. Imagine. Sir Alex, if you're watching.
Sir Alex is just typing in chat.
Turns out Isabella is just his fake
identity. Kujabaya Jr. saying, hope she can make it. Isabella saying City keep hitting the crossbar. Well, they can do that all day. Yeah. Crossbar challenge.
They can win the crossbar challenge.
None of them go in the goal.
Get a spoon for that, and we'll take home our WSL trophy.
Perfect. Win-win for everyone. Yeah. But yeah.
Old Trafford hasn't seen a trophy in a very, very long time.
But they will today. Hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully so.
But yeah. United did see, of course, the trophy last weekend. Very good stuff for United.
Yes, of course.
Well, Trafford didn't see it.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
That is what you said.
Yes.
It's like work.
Carno is going to carry on, by the way. But she's waved back on by the referee, and she is now.
Yeah, good to see her fit to continue. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see her rotated out later in today's game. Same for Ramirez, as she's just coming back from injury. We've got players on the bench. We've got Aguiva Jones, Lauren James. We've got options today. Senya Kota says they should keep on hitting for us. We do need to start getting some more goals. Nathaniel Blessed Othnail says, thanks for the programme, guys. Update me about City. Well, it's still 1-0 Manchester City. 40 minutes played there. Fowler's goal, the only strike of the game so far. However, City, 8 shots to Villa's 3 of which on target to Villa's none. And they've had 60% of the ball. So it's safe to say City are the dominant force in that one. To a much greater extent than Chelsea are. But Chelsea got the goals, and that's the important thing. City still need 4 goals. And it doesn't look like they're going to get one before the end of this half. But yeah.
There's going to change for Chelsea. Nuskin is going to come in for Kat Macario.
She's going to score. Nuskin just scores goals, doesn't she? But yeah. Kuyabia says, again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly there, says, let them keep hitting the crossbar. All we want for them is to score no more than 3 goals. Exactly that. Alejandro Ambroccio saying, I'm a Barca fan. Welcome to the stream. An incredible name, by the way. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Says, but I'm very excited to see Chelsea win the league again. Allez Blues, Visca Blues, or Let's Go Blues. Love the variety and options there. But yeah. Isabel says, oh my God, we've been doing so well. I didn't realise Lauren James wasn't on. Yeah. She's not been hiding at right back or something, Isabella. She is just sat on the bench. But, of course, that does give us a lot of firepower to bring off the bench.
And Chelsea also going to a 4-3-3 now for Chelsea. Or Nuskin is up front.
Yeah, Nuskin will play as, well, it'll be attacking midfielder or dropping out of possession, but pushes once we're pressing.
I want to believe that Nuskin's up front.
Jason Linfield says, I think Chelsea are going to win 4-1 or more. Well, we'd like 4-0, of course, because that means City would have to win 7-0. But, yeah. Obviously, the more Chelsea score, the easier it becomes. That's a foul from Turner. That should be a penalty. Welsh has bottled a massive decision.
Come on.
Am I surprised?
Wall penalty.
No. The only thing that you can say is the contact started outside the box, but then it's a free kick. Well, Welsh is useless sometimes. If we lose now by 1 goal difference, I know who I'm blaming it on.
That's a stonewall penalty.
But yeah. Vegemite Toast went to the stream saying, you're wearing the right shirts, boys. Up the Chelsea. That's what we love to hear.
Toast.
But yeah. Sounds like another Aussie as well. Because Vegemite, not a thing elsewhere. So either an Aussie.
It's not American.
No contingent, it might be, but
either way, hello. Thanks for your validation.
Matthew Rancio as well saying up the Chelsea. That's what we love to see. But yeah.
Might be our fellow Aussie actually. Because someone's just said another fellow Aussie.
That's why, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, Australia's great. We'll come down there one day and meet you all.
We'll do an Aussie tour.
Yeah.
When we do a world tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carter.
Annoyingly, we missed the World Cup. That was really bad timing. If you didn't realise, we did stream on our other channel every single World Cup game, which would have been great
not
for
every
all
single
you
World
Aussies.
Cup game.
Oh no, we did one.
We did one a day. We did.
That would have been great for you Aussies, but you know.
Yeah, we
that poor timing.
Didn't have this channel at the time.
Yeah.
It was actually the success of that made us do this. But right now, looking to get Chelsea going. Canaride, Ramirez, now Cuthbert. But of course, the Women's Euros coming up next summer. Very excited for that.
England going to defend their title, hopefully.
Wow, yeah. That'd be ideal. Vegemite says definitely Aussie. That's what we love to see. Carter picks out Maya Ramirez, who holds it up well. Looking to take on Turner now, Ramirez. And she's bursting forwards. Ramirez does so well. Boxes it. Nusken, it's 3. Manchester United 0. Chelsea 3. Sjoka Nusken adding a third to Chelsea's tally and putting a little bit larger of a gap between themselves and Manchester City. Maya Ramirez, 1 goal, 2 assists for her this afternoon. Incredible performance so far. Sjoka Nusken, within 4 minutes of getting subbed on, finds the back of the net. She scores goals. Yeah. That's what she does. Sjoka Nusken, we absolutely love her.
Nusken has to tally, and to call this an assist for Ramirez is harsh. Picks it on the halfway line, speeds past Turner, muscles it off, beats her for pace, beats her for power, takes it all the way to the byline.
And then
from the halfway
United.
to the byline, right and leaves it for Nusken. Nusken's unmarked. Nusken on the pitch. Nusken scores goals. 3-0 Chelsea. City now require 6.
Ramirez is phenomenal. Just brushes Turner on like she's not even there. Cuts it back to Nusken, who's unmarked at the back post, and she finishes it well.
No elaborate celebration, just a
Yeah.
fist bump. That was the penalty shout. The first time Maya Ramirez got round Turner, she was fouled and it's a penalty. Should have been a penalty. Yeah. Second time, creates a goal.
Incredible stuff. Ramirez has been an absolute handful, literally at times, for the United defenders.
Chelsea across the finish line yet?
Oh, hopefully. But you can never count your blessings in
Never say never in football. Anything can happen. But that goal is absolutely massive.
Yeah. Great to see so many people reacting in chat with celebrations. Factos says, damn, either a very disappointed United fan or a very disappointed City fan. I'm not sure.
It frustrates me more about losing the FA Cup semi-final. Because we shouldn't have lost that game. We could have won the FA Cup.
No, exactly that. It feels like even Chelsea... Today's a day of celebration for Chelsea, so I'm not going to put a dampener on it. But I will say, this season could have been so much more. That Barca game was winnable. The Conti Cup we weren't good enough in. The United game was winnable. Frustration, I think, in MA's past season, but still.
It's the day we got it right, and so far we are getting it right. And we are now 6 minutes ahead on here, we're 45 minutes away from winning another WSL title.
Yeah, so 6 minutes for added time.
And as Kay says, great to have Ramirez back. She has been phenomenal today. I love Aggie Beaver-Jones. I think Aggie Beaver-Jones is a phenomenal footballer, but she doesn't have the same presence and the same ability that Maya Ramirez does.
Akuya B are correct, saying City now has to score 5 goals if the game ends like this. Exactly.
And they won't. City are not going to win. I don't think City will win.
City would have to get to 6-0 to stop Chelsea at 3. Here's Letitia. Nusken putting the pressure on. Thought she was going to nick it there. We've got Nusken and Ramirez. There's no way we don't score more. If Nusken gets a hat-trick, I'll buy a Nusken shirt for next season. Yeah. If Hampton gets a hat-trick, I'll buy a Hampton shirt. Here's Garcia. Tries to cut it back. Chelsea deal with it. Carter sending it long. Nusken flicks it on. And now Ramirez wants to bring it forwards. Takes on Turner. Unable to keep the ball, but it falls to Canaride. Chelsea coming forwards now. Canaride waiting for some support.
No, I thought about Nusken.
Ramirez on the edge. And she takes players on, bursts through Ramirez. What a finish. It's Manchester United 0. Chelsea 4. Brace for Ramirez. She's been involved in all 4 goals. Chelsea in dreamland. Are City's title hopes dead? Manchester United 0. Chelsea 4. Mayra Ramirez putting on a show at Old Trafford.
Give Levante another 800 grand. She is absolutely ridiculous. Mayra Ramirez is absolutely ludicrous. What a performance.
Yeah.
What a first half. 2 goals, 2 assists. Been absolutely... The way she just skips past.
Just burst there between Turner and Blundell. It's a brilliant finish. Earps left rooted. And as Chelsea make it 4, it's half time at Villa Park. Man City only a goal ahead. Chelsea 4 goals ahead. City needs 6 if they want to win the WSL.
And Isabella says, what have we done to deserve her? I don't know. I honestly, I don't know.
And it seems Hayes has got that spring in her step again, doesn't it? Today, the celebration for every goal.
Trousers.
It's the trousers. I'm
Look at her
annoyed.
outfit.
It's not a full blue, is it?
No, but so the jacket is signed by every player
Yeah,
on
I
the
have
inside.
seen that, yeah.
And their shoes are
Reversible
brilliant.
jacket.
The shoes are incredible. I love the shoes as well, the painted shoes. And the blue trousers, everything is perfect.
It's a real shame she never got to the Champions League final because we would have seen that full blue suit. The blue cardigan and trousers to match would have been incredible, but yeah.
The other thing to note, I know this isn't the main concern today, but for United, this is absolutely terrible. I get that they're on holiday, but they're getting absolutely battered. Myra Ramirez is bullying them.
Yeah.
If next season, Myra Ramirez, first full season at WSL, I never thought there'd be a striker that could better Kadishaw's numbers.
Also, if we
But
put Ramirez
watching
and
today-
Kerr up front, do we we win every game? Almost it's not going to do anything
believe
next
that every
year.
game will be 6 or more.
I don't.
I
Really.
do. In my Ramirez, I get United on holiday, and I get, okay, these maybe United aren't the greatest side, but if she does this to the Arsenal back line and the City back line, next year's going to be brilliant fun.
It's going to be great fun.
And it just tells me what could have happened in that second leg if Maya Ramirez up front
Yeah.
against Barcelona. But alas, we've got it right today. Maya Ramirez is fit, and we've watched 49 minutes of a Colombian masterclass.
Yes. And Skinner is now
He's
sat in the dugout.
I would be surprised.
He's put his head behind the little wall. He doesn't want to be there.
He'll go to Barreto after half time and go, can we just forfeit the game? He's the type of person, though, he won't let this go. He won't just accept it. He won't be, okay, we're FA Cup champions. I get that we don't care about the same. He'll be ridiculing his stuff.
I think he cares more about beating Emma Hayes than he does about a cup. But yeah. Young John says they really deserve the trophy after how the season went. Vegemite Toast says Ramirez makes it less painful that Sam Kerr is out for so long. Isabella says, oh my god, Ramirez and Kerr for a full season is just bullying.
You're going to have
That's also a miracle because neither of them can stay fit.
a front four, right? Think about this. Guro Wrighton, Lauren James, Kerr and Ramirez.
That's without Macario.
And then our bench is
Canary.
Macario, Canary, Aggie Viva Jones.
Yeah, taking the Mickey. That is a ridiculous attack. And Nuskin doesn't even get in there.
One of them's going to have to
I don't envy the difficulty of
Fischel.
setting that team up.
We haven't even spoken about Fischel. I thought she was good to replace Sam Kerr. Then she got injured.
No ideas.
Devastated.
On Pitch TV saying fan from Rwanda. Welcome from Rwanda.
I will just say, and this is
200
harsh,
people watching right now. If you haven't subscribed
But
yet, make sure to do so.
if Mia Fischel hadn't got injured, would we have ever signed Myra Ramirez?
Potentially not.
Probably not. Now look at her. She's a cheat code. It's like on Pro Clubs and you make your player 6'5" with 99 pace. You win everything. Yeah, what a day. Keep tuning in, guys. Big second half coming up. Chelsea look to have this wrapped up as City need to score 7. Need to score 6 in the second half. But let's just enjoy another 45 minutes of football. It's going to come our way. United trying to create something here. Nothing really going for them today. Old Trafford, good crowd, big day. 4-0 down at half time to Chelsea.
Letitia hangs a ball in the box and it's headed away by Jess Carter. And that is the end of an incredible first 45 minutes. Manchester United 0, Chelsea 4. What a first half. The Blues can put one hand on that WSL trophy as they head in for half time. What a show. Well, we've got a chance now to breathe, to relax, to talk about everything that's been said in chat. There's so many messages. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support today. Again, before we get into our analysis, if you haven't subscribed yet, we're on 818 subscribers now. 192 away from our massive goal of 1,000.
182.
182, sorry. I can't even do maths. My head's gone. But
Don't lose maths by subscribing. Let's do left edition.
exactly that. But yes, our goal is to hit 1,000. That is our main goal whenever we do it. But yes, thank you guys so much for your support. Let's talk about that first off. Then
Loads
first,
coming through.
well, we've got so many messages. Travolta saying, I feel like jumping to the moon. Cheers, lads. You've made my weekend cool. On Pitch TV saying, thank you. I'm Rakundo Jean-Paul from Rwanda. I'm a big fan of Chelsea. That's what we love to hear. Nature's Views, a United fan saying Skinner out in full caps.
Oh.
How do they even give him a contract extension when he allows his players to play without any pride whatsoever? Well, I get the fact that we're happy that City may not win it. That's interesting. I think I agree to a certain extent. I think United's performance in the league this season isn't indicative of an extension for Skinner. My 2 points are, though, that one, they won the FA Cup, and I know that doesn't necessarily excuse the performance in the league or Champions League, but it is a trophy. And in an era dominated by City, Arsenal and Chelsea, I think you have to give credit where it's due to Skinner for winning that. I agree with a lot of the criticisms of him. I think he's tactically quite naive. I don't think he's a great motivator. Clearly, the players don't really have that respect for him.
Which I don't blame him.
Well, that's the issue as well. He is just not very likeable.
No.
He comes across as a bit arrogant and egotistical, and while that can be really good in managers, and you do need a little bit of that, Emma Hayes is a bit at times. Yeah. But you've also got to be able to motivate your players when the going gets tough. And today, I know Chelsea will be motivated beyond belief because the title's on the line, but it's been embarrassing for Manchester United.
Well, that's the thing, and I understand that United fans' frustrations because we look back to last weekend. If Tottenham had won that final, Skinner would be out on his arse right now, and that's the difference. And that United, the board won't admit that, but that is it. If United had not won the FA Cup this season, Skinner would have been sacked, and that's the thing that makes it a bit weird for me. But again, you can't sack a manager who won a trophy in this era. But as you say, we talk about how good Chelsea are, and obviously we will get into that. They have been absolutely brilliant, stellar. But United, not been good enough. I get that you've already won the FA Cup. I get that you might be a bit more relaxed because the season's over. But that doesn't mean you rock up and concede 4 goals in. It's a big game. Old Trafford. Skinner's just got a contract extension. You're FA Cup champions. Big home crowd. And you've turned up and played that. This is absolutely embarrassing. And I mean, the defence has been bullied by a Colombian brute.
Well, Stone McStab saying, what if Man United is letting the score get like this because they want Man City to win the title? That is a brilliant name. But I mean, I don't think United would intentionally lose in this manner on purpose. But
they knew the game to be tough. The game didn't mean much to them, and then to go 2-0 down inside 8 minutes, they probably already kind of just had enough. They just want to go home. They've really had enough how the season's gone, but. Yeah, Alex Sinclair said, well, I didn't expect this. I thought it would be a tight game. Yeah, honestly. I thought City would have scored more by now at Villa, and I definitely didn't think we'd be 4-0 up at half-time. To be honest, I thought it would be the other way around. I thought we would have been, Chelsea would have been 1-0 up against United at half-time, and City would have been 4, but no. Yeah. And as we said, City now need to score 6 more goals and hope Chelsea don't score again.
Exactly that. Some are asking, what would happen if the goal difference and points were equal? It would go down to goals scored. Now, I'm going to bring out this stat again. There was one thing, it won't happen now, very unlikely to happen now. It wasn't going to happen anyway. There was one way that we could have had an extra match, because I think that's how it would have worked. If City had won 7-4 and Chelsea won 1-0, it would have been equal on every statistic. Goals against, goals for, goal difference and points. In the reverse order. So it would have gone down to another match. They would have had a replay match. But I don't think that's going to happen now. City would have to win 11-7.
Yeah.
No,
it can't happen again, can it?
What do you mean?
Because technically, then City would have scored more or conceded.
They would have conceded too many. So yeah, it would be very difficult. They'd have to deliberately do it now. But yeah, so that can't happen now, unfortunately. It would have been fun to have a final game between Chelsea and City to decide the title. Or it would have gone down to yellow cards, which would have been awful.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I mean, absolutely incredible. Everyone's saying out to Chelsea, come on Chelsea, what a half. Yeah, it was. I mean, what more could you want? When you need to win, and you need to win well, to win a title, and you rock up and smash 4 in the first half. And, I mean, let's start talking about it then. There's one player that we can, credit for
everyone's
the fact
favourite Colombian.
And it is the Colombian beast. That is Maya Ramirez. First goal, really good play from Guro, right? And Rivier's caught in no man's land. Great ball out to her by Leopolds. Guro, good touch, keeps it in play. Good ball into the box. Ramirez, great header, does what she does best. Beats Turner in the air, puts one past Earps. And we thought, great start. Okay, let's settle down and then we'll build on it. Didn't think, 6 minutes later, Canaride would make it 2.
Well, exactly that. And the ball dropped in here for Leopolds. Ramirez holds off Turner excellently, slides it through to Canaride. What a finish as well. Just tucking it past Earps and expertly finding that bottom corner. Easily could have missed this chance. Easily could have put it right at Mary Earps. Instead, just nestling it into that bottom corner. Wonderful stuff for Chelsea. And it's indicative of what's been a half for Chelsea where everything's gone right. This could have easily, came off the post and it would have been a very disappointing. That's fine. Would have been very disappointing, but it didn't. It went in. That's the big difference. Artemis saying my new favourite player, Ramirez. All of our favourite players in this game. Some are saying, haha, that would have been too good. I think regarding that that one scenario, we could have had an extra game. Yeah, then came the Nuskin goal. Again, Ramirez just ran through everyone, brushes off Millie Turner like she's not even there, runs in behind, and then slots it across goal. Nuskin tucks it away well. But Ramirez has been an absolute handful, and we've known it all season. We've seen it in certain games this campaign, and she is just so good. She combines this incredible innate ability to finish any chance with a ridiculous, almost super strength and able to just knock anyone off the ball. But she's also not slow. She's not cumbersome like some forwards of that nature where they just can't run in behind. They can't burst past people. She's quick. She's agile to us. Because given her size, she's rather agile because she's so physical. And it's incredible footballer. But yeah, understandable really that we paid so much for her. Nathaniel saying, I'm telling you, Chelsea's hammering 7 goals to United. That would be incredible to see, Nathaniel. Solomon Sempeta said, what would happen if goals are the same? So if goal difference is the same, it will go down to goals scored, which Chelsea win in. So City have to score another 6 goals now to win the WSL. So that also answers Mr. Schott's question of, so what would it take for us to lose the WSL? If City score 6 more goals, so they win 7-0 and Chelsea don't, and nothing changes with Chelsea, then City would win the title. If United score 4 goals and City win by any margin, City win the title. If United score 5 goals and City draw or win, City would win the title. So it's quite unfeasible for any of that. I don't see United beating Chelsea now. Obviously, if United did get 1 or 2 goals, then suddenly City only need to get 4 or 5. So that is the only likely possibility of City winning is if United do something. If not, City have got to find 6 goals and hope Chelsea don't find any more.
Yeah,
which isn't impossible.
We should be
having
China. Max Piastri Norris. But yeah,
that's what I expected. To be fair.
Yeah, Perez out in Q2.
Oh God. But you, Mr. Shot says, was asking, so what does it take for us to not win the WSL? The Game Helper says, divine intervention.
Oh, 100%. If we somehow do not win this WSL title at this point, I'll never watch football ever again. Because something mysterious, supernatural must have happened to stop us winning the league now. We should be absolutely fine. We really should.
Chizzy Uwanamara says, what City score? It's 1-0 Manchester City. 1-0 Manchester City in that game. But yeah. Sean Station says, how's the mood in here? Very good. Very good, Sean.
Absolutely buzzing. Incredible. Yeah. Incredible half. Got to keep it. I mean, if anything, another positive is we could make United look like clowns if we...
I think we've already done that.
Yeah, but if we can make it 6 or 7, that's brilliant.
Yeah, definitely is. And thanks, by the way, to everyone that has subscribed already. We're now on 828. 172 more to go. But yeah, already 30 of you subscribed already today. If we could keep climbing, keep getting close to that 1,000 mark, that would be incredible. Obviously, reminder, next weekend is the Champions League final. We'll be live for that again. 30 minutes early, we'll be covering everything in that match. And then we've got England games after that. So loads of streams still coming up, despite the fact today is the end of the WSL season.
Even today, we've got a big second half coming up, and then we've got, hopefully, Chelsea's trophy celebrations.
Well, yes.
And if we don't get that trophy come 45 minutes' time,
then we're going to have an incredible 45 minutes, and then a depressing end. Artemis says, how do you reckon Ramirez fits with Sam Kerr back? Well, we've seen today a 4-4-2 shape, so that could be something we look to deploy again. I think it's difficult, isn't it? Because they're very similar forwards. So I think perhaps a better option could be rotating the pair. Now, I understand the issues with that because neither Kerr or Ramirez are going to want to be benched. And I do think the only thing could be that Sam Kerr does look to move on soon. Her contract expires next summer, I believe. Yeah. It might be this summer. I think it might be this summer, and it's pretty much confirmed she'll sign another year, but we don't know. It's not been confirmed yet. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sam Kerr leave within the next sort of few years. Because you've got to remember, like, Christy Moores has just joined West Ham, right? So obviously they can live together in London. But realistically, she's probably got, 1-2 years there. So for me, it's not unrealistic that they either both retire at the same time or retire at similar times. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Kerr fancied a year in the NWSL. They could both head over there or something like that. So I'm interested to see what happens there. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Sam Kerr leave. It would be an incredibly emotional moment. Possibly just slightly less emotional than Frank Kirby. But yeah. You, Mr. Shot, says, do you boys do live on the men's? Yes, if you want to join us for tomorrow's Premier League final day stream, we'll be live on the Football Chat YouTube channel. So we've got one for both the women's and the men's games. So join us over there. There is a link to that at the bottom of our channel page. So if you head on over there, it is the Football Chat. The stream page isn't up yet, but we will be live tomorrow for that. So yes, do join us there. And obviously we do stream all the big games. We will be covering every single match at the Euros. So head on over there if you want to join us for the men's game. But yes, back to today. TN says Kerr has signed a contract renewal already. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for that information. Chizzy saying Sam Kerr definitely leaving. I don't think she'll leave this summer, but I think in the next few years we will see Sam Kerr depart, unfortunately. But that's sort of how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the next couple of years for Chelsea. In terms of, you'll see Kerr, I think we'll see Bright as well in the next few years. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of players leave. It's that whole change in the guard. We're moving into a new era at Chelsea Football Club. And yes, that's very sad. It's been very disappointing. But A, we can invest. But B, we've even got the players now that can step up. Natalie Bjorn's a very, very good centre-half. And then in terms of Kerr, I mean, Myra Ramirez.
We've already replaced her, really.
Don't worry. Then we've got Fischel, Beaver Jones, so many good forwards.
I would say the one replacement we're looking for is that Millie Bright, because Bjorn's the left centre half. We don't have that right centre half replacement. We replaced Mielda, we've not replaced Bright yet. That's the thing we've still got to do. I think the big
Carter's got long left.
No, exactly.
In her playing career.
The big, obviously. The big question mark for me is around Brooke Aspin. Is she ever going to be good enough to play for Chelsea? Potentially so. I think she'll probably have another loan move next season, would be my expectation. Depends what the next manager comes in. If Bonpasteur comes in and decides that Brooke Aspin's ready to play for Chelsea, then maybe we'll see her much sooner. The same with Aniek Nguyen, I believe, as a centre-half. We have no idea. I mean, she's been out injured, unfortunately, for like 9 months. So that's been... got 3 months ago, got a 9-month ACL injury. So we have no idea what's going to happen with her, whether she could be that long-term replacement. So there's still lots for Chelsea to do regarding the future, lots to consider, but I think we're in a really good place right now. I think Emma Hayes is leaving this Chelsea squad in a really exciting position for whoever to come in, make a really good go of the UWSL in her first season, and I don't think it's going to be difficult. I don't think it will be... I was worried that WSL next season might not be for Chelsea. We might be third or second and a bit off whoever's winning, but that's not been the case. I think we will still be in a very strong position going into next season. Zakaria says we need more goals second half. Only if City get more. Only if City score 6, then we need more goals. But obviously, the more we score, the better position we're in. Mannion coming in for Manchester United. Edmore saying with this 4-0 scoreline, does this mean Chelsea are winning the title? As it stands, yes. So it's Blundell off for Mannion, by the way. As it stands, yes, Edmore, we would win the WSL title. If Manchester City score 6 goals and this scoreline stays the same, then City would win the WSL title. But as it stands, we would be champions. Anyway, it'll be Manchester United to get us started. Ball knocks back to Maya Letitia, and we're underway here at Old Trafford. United looking to turn it around. Chelsea looking to continue the dominance.
Yeah. Pick up where we left off, find a few more goals, and hopefully bring this WSL title home.
Yeah.
But yeah, only one change. I'm surprised at that. I thought Skinner might have made a few more.
I thought they could be wholesale, to be honest, yeah.
But if I'm guessing Blundell's maybe struggling with saying she'll just come back or something going on there.
Yeah, as for the City game, that is now in the 50th minute. So 40 minutes left there. City needs 6 goals. That's 1 every 7 minutes.
Yeah.
The task ahead of City is momentous. if they want to win the title, they've got to pull off one of the biggest upsets, biggest turnarounds in WSL history. And that's without Chelsea scoring any more goals.
Yeah.
Ball goes long from Letitia, and Charles makes a bit of a mess of that, but does clear it into Garcia and recovers it. Charles picks out Nuscombe. Leopolds, Ramirez. Leopolds plays it wide. Canaride in behind. Riviere makes a strong tackle. It's going to fall for Ramirez. Drops back for Canaride. Still going somehow. It's saved. Drops for Wrighton off the post. Cleared away. How is it not in? Back to Leopolds, and it's there. Manchester United 0. Chelsea 5. The WSL title, the 5th consecutive WSL title, all but confirmed, all but sealed as Chelsea stick another in the back of the net. Earps is frustrated. United are frustrated. Chelsea elated.
Well, I mean, that felt like it was not going to find the back of the net. Canide went through and it was saved. Ramirez had one right and hit the post, but eventually Leopolds finds the back of the net. Chelsea have their 5th, and now that must be it. The City won't score 8. Chelsea look to be home and dry. The WSL title is dark blue once again. Chelsea blue once again. And now we can sit here and enjoy the next 43 minutes as we are WSL champions again.
Isabella says, great half-time chat from Skinner, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Seems that way. Whatever his inspirational words are, they've clearly worked. But yeah, Lousy onto the stream saying, come on Blues. Perfect start to the second half for Chelsea as they continue their dominance.
And everyone says, the title's ours.
Can I celebrate the title now? I said more.
Yeah.
You celebrate what you want, but I will never celebrate until it's fully over. Harry's celebrating.
I'm in party mode. Get the party potters out.
I don't think we've got any, unfortunately.
We should have. Something brilliant. I have like 15 in my pocket. Get one for every goal. We'll be here all day. 1-0. 5. Yeah, I mean, United, it's not been a great day at the office. Strong crowd at Old Trafford as well, though. Very disappointed the fact their team just haven't turned up.
Garcia putting pressure on Bjorn, but she'll go back to a goalkeeper, and Musovic will deal with it.
This is his first touch of the game, no? And I thought I got a bit shaky when Blundell hit the bar. Like, Chelsea, though, it comes down to clinicality, really. United have actually had more of the ball. United had 59% of the ball. But for Chelsea, they only had 7 shots, but found the back of the net with 5.
It's ridiculous.
6 on target.
Ridiculous
5
clinicality.
goals. That's what Maya Ramirez does. She don't miss.
Lousy says it is 1 a.m. here in Oz. So excited, lol. So many people from Australia. It's what we love to see. So we've got such a strong Aussie contingent. Thanks everyone that's tuning in. Solomon says goal Chelsea 5, Man United 0. I'm from Masai, Kenya. I love Chelsea. We all love Chelsea here, Solomon. So thank you for tuning in. Sim says, just in from work, thought it'd be closer than this. Congrats to Chelsea on the title. It seems that Chelsea are very much headed that way. Still 40 minutes to go. Nothing yet in the City game, or nothing more in the City game. West Ham are level with Tottenham in that one. A good end to the season, I guess, for West Ham. Ultimately, it'll mean very little.
6 United players doing whatever they can to try and get Skinner out of a job. Just trying to concede as many as possible and try to convince him to
I said it earlier jokingly, but how many do Chelsea have to score for United to tear up the contract extension?
It costs them a lot of money.
It would, but is it?
It's so funny. Ramirez running down at Turner again. Superb running. Good tap from Riviere to put her off, though.
And I'm unable to release a shot. Here's Ramirez. That's a really good tap from Riviere.
First player to manage to handle Ramirez a bit.
Christopher says he's later playing with aggression. Wow, that's exactly right. Playing with intention, playing with aggression. Edmore says, I'm not really familiar with the Women's League. Is Chelsea really that competitive in the WSL? I would say, Chelsea are, I would say, the best team. I think the WSL is the most competitive league. This is an anomalous result. Man United's season is very much over. Chelsea need to win by as many goals as possible to win the title. So I wouldn't take this as a indication of the WSL. It's a very competitive league. United sit 5th in it. But yeah, Chelsea need the goals today. United pretty much already on the beach. But yeah, definitely in the women's game, I'd argue it's the most competitive.
Yeah. Equally, Chelsea
We don't beat everyone 9-0.
Well.
Yeah, but it's not the 15th or something
Yeah.
like Barcelona are on. They don't win 9-0 every week.
Yeah, it's
Slightly different.
great cramp.
But yeah. Jason says, and Earps wasn't happy before kickoff, knowing Kerr wasn't playing as she always scores against her, and now I just see on the news that United is starting to flood with all the tears. Manchester's flooding.
Love
I
it.
think that's just because their roof is leaky.
Whee.
But yeah.
Can I deserve the goal for that bit? Go right and then hit the post. Recycled it back though. Cuts it back to near post. He finds the back of the net. 2 assists for Guro. Another great performance from her. Chelsea cruising. United crying.
Stephen Samiu Luzwetti, hope I pronounced your name correct there, says, I'm from Michael from Kenya. I really like Chelsea. Thanks, boys, for updating us. No worries. Thank you for tuning in. Artemis says, is there any news about Earps yet? Is she staying with United? It is impossible to confirm. We know she won't join Arsenal. And Arsenal are focusing their attention on options elsewhere. They're apparently looking at Daphne van Domselaar. We know that she won't join Arsenal now. Barcelona is still a potential option, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Earps looked at our options, because clearly you've only got to look at the scoreboards to see why she might want to leave today. But yeah. Eden already celebrating in chat, saying Champione, Champione, ole ole. That is...
Now for Aussie as well.
A bit early.
The Australian contingent in chat is brilliant. But I will say, and I know obviously we're all Chelsea fans here, but you have to take your hat off to Manchester City. You know, yes, we're beating them on goal difference quite convincingly now, but, you know, we're still level on points with them. We're still only winning the league on goal difference, which is a really harsh way to win the league. And yes, we've done the job today better than they have, but you have to give them credit.
Yeah, credit where it's due. They've been incredible this season. Yeah. Absolutely incredible this season. But yeah.
Chelsea
just
loving
Carter coming forwards now.
Chelsea.
With the number 7 on the back of her shirt as well. She does look like a winger. Ramirez does return to the action now. Do the changes start coming soon? Do we start looking at
I think so.
At James maybe?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see her come on.
I think we get LJ on. Fran Kirby gets on. If Fran Kirby doesn't get on this pitch, I'll cry.
Travolta, David and Waybay saying, I'm sorry, but United's defence is as leaky as the Old Trafford roof. Brilliant. So yeah, that's a great line. CM saying, Earps might go to Barca with Tooney. Yeah, I saw Ella Toon link with Barcelona in the week, which I'm a little more dubious about, because if they are to lose Bonmatí or Putas this summer, which is a possibility, both are linked with moves to the NWSL, is Ella Toon, I think she's a brilliant footballer, but does she adequately replace those talents? No. Is she that world-class level?
The problem is, who does?
Well, yeah, Lauren James is probably about it. Linda Caicedo, I'd argue. Not exactly the same position, but you're not getting those options. Jill Rord, but again, it's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't think Toon is the perfect replacement there. The Brighton missed a penalty against Arsenal as well. Carabali missing that one.
Why is Carabali taking the penalty?
No idea, but fair enough. Larry says, so proud of Chelsea and how they are farewelling Emma. Myra's an absolute legend and can't wait for Sam Kerr to return and play with her. Mary Fowler, another Aussie champ, scores for City. Yeah, it looks very, very positive for Australia. I'll be intrigued to see how they get on. Yeah. They are at the Olympics, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we might show a bit of Australia this summer. The Olympics in France.
Especially we've got this Aussie fan base development.
Well, exactly. And we'll have nothing else to stream in August, so we might do the Olympics, so look out for that. Story Magic saying, those ladies have really brought happiness to every Chelsea fan out there. Thank you, guys. 2 goals more. What, we want 7? Want all the goals we can get.
Guro
right in, and it's strikes the wall. Very much so. Kipchoge Micah says, we're requesting Barca for a UWCL rematch. Yeah. If we played like this against Barcelona, I mean, one, I'd be questioning whether we got if I think Barca would want a refund on their team.
On a B side.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But yeah, I don't think. I still think Barca beat us, to be honest. As much as in that time we were hard done by in the second leg, I still think at the end of the day, Barca are the best team in the world. Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't have Kerr. Maybe if we had Kerr, Ramirez, Bright was fit to start. Maybe it's a different situation. Maybe it's we're talking, a different game. But ultimately, we can talk about what ifs and maybes all day. We're not gonna get that game back. Yeah. But we'll be back. We'll still be competing next season, and in seasons in the future. Hopefully it's not too long wait
Yeah.
to witness a UWCL triumph. Osei Sylvester says, come on Blues, the only force to be reckoned with as far as the WSL is concerned. Big up to Emma Hayes. Yeah, what a send-off for Emma. Incredible manager. And a lovely touch as well at Stamford Bridge. She becomes the first woman to be recognised for her contributions on the Wall of Heroes. I saw that on there. So, yeah, of course, joining some legendary names on there. I would love to see Frank Kirby on there as well. But, yeah, Emma Hayes becomes the first, which is lovely to see.
It is now starting to dawn on me as we talk about her that this is the last...
This is it.
This is the last 35 minutes of Emma Hayes' Chelsea career.
We will never see Emma Hayes on the sideline of a Chelsea game. Serena Weigman watching on.
I'm not calling up Letizia or Turner anymore. They're shit.
Yeah, she's lost the place. But yeah, I think with Hayes, it's very sad to see her go. But you know, every era must come to an end.
Chelsea changes.
Maya Ramirez.
She's clearly struggling.
Silent round of applause.
Only just back to fitness.
For
But what a
Maya
game. She's can't get a hatch today.
And it's going to be a double change. Leopolds and Ramirez offers Sophie Ingle and Aggie Beaver-Jones.
Ingle's another one. You know, will she grace the pitch in a Chelsea shirt again? Who knows?
It looks unlikely. I don't think she's signing an extension.
But this is her moment now.
But yeah.
I'd expect to see Kirby come on soon. I'd expect to see LJ. Chelsea now going to enjoy these last 33 minutes of Emma Hayes' Chelsea career.
Yeah, Summer says, woohoo, I'll keep an eye out for some Olympic streams from you guys. Yes, of course we will have we've still got one more stream of this, of club football.
Yeah.
Then we've got some internationals. I think there are June internationals and we'll be doing one July international because we're going to an England game. So, yeah, we won't be able to stream that one. Bit difficult. Yeah. We're sat in Carrow Road just streaming
Chelsea are now joint with Arsenal for most goals in a WSL season.
So we need another, really,
70
don't we?
goals. Absolutely ridiculous. We scored 66 last year, 69 in 2020-21. Arsenal scored 70 in 2018-19. But can we top them today?
I think, if anything, I'm going to wait for this move first. Canaride cuts inside, plays it forward, and it's dealt with by Letizia. Nusken tries to take aim, foul there on the edge of the box. That will be a Chelsea free kick. I think that just shows how competitive this season is. Because despite the fact Chelsea have scored 70 goals, the most in history, there is still level on points for City. And ultimately, it's going to come down to those goals they've scored as to why they're winning today.
Absolutely ridiculous.
As to why they're taking the title home. You can't take anything away from City. They've been phenomenal. But ultimately, when it matters most, Chelsea are going to come away with it. City had the easier game today. Chelsea have gone stuck 5 again on United's head tops at Old Trafford.
I think because
City have scored 1 against Villa.
Obviously, City will look back at some moments, but they just have to go. At the end of the season here, Chelsea 8 past Bristol City. Absolutely lethal.
Yeah.
5 today so far. Again, absolutely lethal. You know, today, yes, I know they're only winning 1-0, but it has been taken out of their hands by the fact that Chelsea have won by 5. Cuthbert from the free kick, and that is sailing over the bar.
Unfortunately, would have been loved to see an Eric Cuthbert.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely brilliant.
Especially on Emma Hayes' last day, but any time a Cuthbert goal is great. Tears.
Yeah,
Tears for an Eric Cuthbert goal. But yeah, thank you by the way. 838 subscribers now. Obviously our goal is still to go for 1,000. Of course, 850 today would still be incredible. So keep hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Osei Sylvester says, thank you guys, you're really doing a good job. I'm seeing the future John Champion and Peter Drury in you. Keep it up, guys. Blues forever. Those are incredibly kind words, Osei. But yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone that has tuned in. It's been an incredible day.
Sharpen up on my poetry skills.
Yeah. But, Neve Charles, Bjorn now. Forced back to Millie Bright. Mallard puts the pressure on. Bright goes long, looking at 4 Beaver-Jones. And that's dealt with by Letizia. Great to see so many people cheering on Chelsea in chat. Emma Hayes' last game. It's a sad moment, but a beautiful moment as well. And the perfect send-off, really. Beating Mark Skinner, beating Manchester United at Old Trafford, sealing the title.
So why is Fran Kirby sat there without any shin pads on in a bib? Get her on the pitch.
Even if she's not fit.
Give her 2 minutes. She deserves a standing ovation to come on.
Exactly that. And by the way, we have ticked over 1,000 votes, which I believe is the first time we've managed to do that on this channel. Over 1,000 votes now. 91% saying Chelsea will win the league. on this channel.
Chelsea Ajax 1.3k.
There we go. There's the knowledge. Was Chelsea Real Madrid not?
I might win that one.
So we did 15, 16k.
Yeah, was that not Chelsea Ajax?
No,
Who knows?
We did 9k on that one. Big headed. Anyway, right.
Either way,
So you jumps in front of it.
I know everyone doesn't vote, but that means that at least 1,000 people have come into this stream and voted, which is absolutely
incredible.
Ridiculous.
Thank you so much for your support today, guys. And again, if everyone hit that subscribe button, we'd be able to make some money. And then we can make even more content and devote even more time to this. So yeah, if you remember, do subscribe. It massively helps us out. Carl Steger reminding us that they said that Chelsea would get 5 goals. Great prediction. We didn't do any predictions today, other than that Chelsea would win the title. So we've smashed ours as well, hopefully. Lousy said, just subscribe. Thanks for a brilliant call. No worries, Lousy. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, next week, Champions League final. Make sure to join us there next Saturday. Should be a good one. 30 minutes left here, though. Do you think there'll be any more goals for Chelsea?
I think we'll get 2 more.
No, lovely.
One will be Wrighton and one will be Frank Kirby. Equally, I think if Frank Kirby did score, I would actually start crying.
It would be a beautiful, beautiful moment and a wonderful way to end Emma Hayes' tenure.
Look at Manny just holding on to Cuthbert. Shrugging her off.
Not even bothered.
Disgusting. The pup has played the pass, and because Mannion's angry at her, just volleyed her in the back of her leg.
Eden says the team's mentality appeared after the loss against Liverpool. Chelsea really deserve this. Yeah, exactly. And thank you guys as well for 850 subscribers. Phenomenal achievement. Liverpool 2-0 up against Leicester City, by the way. They will definitely secure 4th place. Now, a really good season for them. Only 9 points in the end off Arsenal.
Wow.
I mean, that speaks volumes about the progress they've made this season. And next season, with Matt Bid still as manager, 4th place, obviously next year will have increased importance with the Europa League coming to the women's game. That's a really positive sign for Liverpool.
9th.
Yeah.
I mean, they've recovered their season a bit.
Well, 7th today, a point ahead of Everton, who are winning, of course.
Strong progress for Tottenham this season. United have been rubbish.
United are the ones that have taken the biggest drop-off. City, I'd argue, probably the biggest gain.
And I think teams like West Ham and that could be thankful that Bristol City were absolutely terrible.
Oh, yeah, I think Crystal Palace will come in and shake up the order next year. That complacency won't be
Going to need
optional.
A lot of players, though, because I realised 5 of their starting 11 were loans and they're all left now.
Palace, yeah. But they've got money there.
Yeah.
That's the key difference. Bristol City didn't have any.
Two Chelsea players. I can't remember, but obviously Lexi Potter and I can't remember the other one.
And well, when it rains for City, it pours. Aston Villa won.
Wow.
Manchester City won.
Wow.
Carla Ward is having a stormer. She scored. No.
I mean, if City need to score 8 anyway, but
not gonna get 9.
That rubs salt in the wounds.
Yeah.
1 to draw, and I mean, it looks more respectable. I'll give them that because they obviously this would now mean that Chelsea will just win the league on points, no matter how many goals.
Yeah. So thank you, Aston Villa, for that. Appreciate it.
Brilliant from Villa.
Yeah, and everyone in chat's loving me, Aston Villa.
But I know, and it's going to sound harsh, I know City have been absolutely brilliant, but business end of the season, when it matters most, they have not turned up. They lost to Arsenal. They're now drawing to Aston Villa. They haven't performed when the pressure's on, and that's what's let them down this season.
Yeah, exactly that. So they lost to Arsenal on both occasions, didn't they?
Yeah. And they were faultless until that Arsenal game that Joe played.
They lost to Brighton. That's another key moment. I know you could say the same for Chelsea against Liverpool. And obviously, that's the thing. Chelsea lost to Arsenal this season. They've lost to City. They drew with City in the other game. They've dropped a lot of points. We are going to see that Aston Villa goal now, which all but seals Chelsea as the Women's Super League champions. Daly squared it, I believe. No, she finished it herself. Rachel Daly. A tough season for her, but reminding us she's still one of the best goal scorers in the WSL. Here come Chelsea now, though. Tries to bring it forwards and Associate clears it away. Emily Dagba says, let's go Blues, Queens. Exactly that, Emily.
I think they've just heard the news that City...
If they weren't celebrating before, they're celebrating now. If the 5-0 didn't have them believing they'd be champions, they definitely believe it now. Susan Etiano says, this is just an amazing part of the Blues. Blues for life, my people. Watching from Kenya. Welcome from Kenya, Susan. I'm glad you're enjoying today's stream. Thank you so much for tuning
Manchester United, it is going to be Mia. Miyazawa and
Yes.
Jose Ferreira on for Mallard and now soon.
Yeah, a nice double change. They're very aggressive double change. Presumably that will drop either Ella Toon, or probably will be Ella Toon into the pivot, or it's just going to be 4-1-4-1 for United. And they're going to go very aggressive. But, yeah. They did it for Millie Bright. Yeah, and Carla Ward doing it for Emma Hayes.
Yeah, both leaving this year. How nice.
Yeah, Ward and Hayes. Any ideas where Carla Ward's going to go? United after this?
Potentially so. It's going to be a struggle. I'll admit it's going to be a struggle to find somewhere, but I'm sure it's better. Because, I mean, I don't know, it feels like a bit of a sidestep or a downgrade to go to like a Brighton or somebody.
That's a foul on the edge of the box then. That will be a free kick.
Should have played on. I mean, also Brighton was fouled in the penalty area.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it, for Ward? I think she either goes NWSL,
Yellow card for
because then
Garcia.
anywhere in the WSL other than the top three sides for me is a sidestep.
Penalty, by the way. Mannion has just gone around just kicking people today.
Yeah.
I mean, Garcia's drawn up. That's her third, as Rebecca Welsh pointed out, and she gave the yellow card. But off the corner of the screen there, Brighton's just making a run to the box, and Mannion just barged into the back of her. It's another one, but we don't care about that right now.
No, exactly that. Jesse Ogutu says, "Come on, Chelsea from Kenya. Welcome to the stream, Jesse." Emily Darber says, "Choose the Blues or you lose." I love that. There's a little rhyme there. IT Gaming says, "Let's go, Chelsea. Much love." Exactly. That's it. Welcome to the stream as well. Chizzy saying, "Is Millie Bright leaving too?" No. I think Harry's sentence was confusing there. Carla Ward and Emma Hayes are both leaving their respective clubs. Millie Bright's not going anywhere. Do not panic.
If Millie Bright left, I would cry again.
Yeah, exactly. Hayes trying to come forwards here, but that'll be cut out by a fantastic tackle from Jess Carter.
And look at the reaction between her and Cuthbert.
Cuthbert was so proud of that. She's never been proud of her before.
Oh my god, I'm finally rubbing up on her.
She's learning. But yeah.
Flying in from 10 yards away. 23 to play until Chelsea will get their hands.
Incredible day, incredible atmosphere. Aidan RCS, welcome to the stream as well, putting some blue love hearts in there. I think that might be... No, just getting the ball. I thought Chelsea were making changes, but not yet.
I expect to see some changes soon.
I think we will see. We've already seen... Oh, it's United changes. We haven't seen any Chelsea change. Oh, yeah, Ingle.
Yeah, Ingle and Big Viva Jones.
Yeah, so I think we will see some more.
Cuthbert, does she draw the throw there? Yes, she does.
Just missed to win a throw. Oh, thank God. Yeah, exactly, Chizzy. We can't lose both of them in the same year. But yeah, Millie Bright will presumably continue as captain. And I think that's quite crucial, isn't it? When you're losing your leader in the manager, the player that is in control, the person in control, it's then very crucial you've still got that leadership on the field and players you can still trust. And obviously we know that, I've forgotten his name now.
Assistant manager.
Yeah, the bald guy. I've forgotten his name. Apologies, the bald guy, if you're watching. But
bald.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Is he not?
No.
Because Swanee was. Either way, him. He is staying to oversee.
Big man.
He is staying to oversee the transformation. Obviously, Denise Reddy will be joining the. That's the one that I think a lot of people have forgotten about. I mean, Emma Hayes is going to the US Women's National side.
Yeah.
We're also going to lose Denise Reddy.
That makes me sad.
Losing both of them, it's
I love
heartbreaking moment.
Reddy.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
But yeah. LMP Adventures says, "Please let Kirby play." Yeah, I'd like to see Kirby get on one last time.
If Kirby comes on and scores, that's complete for me. Then I'm happy for the season to end. I'm happy to sit here.
You want to go again if Kirby doesn't score?
Oh yeah, if Kirby doesn't score today, scrap the league. We'll forfeit. Emma has to do another year.
Yeah. Sid Golfman says Chelsea make it 6 titles next year. Little early for those sort of predictions, Sid.
We haven't even put celebrating this year's.
Yeah.
And then we'll focus next year under new management, new team, new style, but same winning mentality. And there's another foul in there from Mannion. All she's done, just come on here, just kick people.
Yeah.
And Giro's making the point.
Titus Manta says, "Up Chelsea from Lagos, Nigeria." Welcome from Lagos, Titus. Lousy says, "Really want to see Super Fran score." Same here. We'd love to see Fran get on and get a goal.
Loving the love hearts as well, guys, in the chat.
Yeah.
For that.
Thanks everyone that's tuned in today. 200 people watching.
As well. Get some celebrations emojis going. for Chelsea's title win.
Okay, I'll get it started. But yeah, 200 people watching live right now. Incredible stuff. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, 853 subscribers right now. Our goal is 1,000. So keep hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. It massively, massively helps us out. Either way, Chelsea on the ball now. Bright. Back to our goalkeeper, Musovic. Goes down the line, and that's going to go out for a Manchester United throw.
Yes, and here comes the
Can we let Emma Hayes take it, please?
Yeah.
One throw in.
And Fran Kirby are going to step on the pitch for Chelsea.
Anthony's ready. She's got her boots on.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Gilroy Wright and coming off. Brilliant performance from her today, yet again.
Yeah, a nice double change, and Wrighton will come off. Erin Cuthbert coming off as well. Kirby and Wrighton embrace as Kirby enters the field one last time in a Chelsea shirt. Super Fran Kirby.
Go on,
Beautiful
Fran.
moment.
Go score a goal.
That's what we want to see, isn't it? Okay, so City got 15 minutes to score 7. They need more than that now, don't they?
They need
8.
Oh, yeah,
What are they
more.
on? 1-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need another 8. They need to get to 9-1. It's not happening. Season 8, Etiano says, for the crowning of the winners, kindly let's have a watch on it. Just a request if you don't mind, please. If we could, Susan, we absolutely would. Unfortunately, I don't think Sky Sports are going to let us have the licensing for that. So we can't. But we will of course we will still stream it so you can experience it with us as well. But Manchester City have got a goal, so they will win today.
That's what chaos I see.
Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 2.
If they find 7 in 15 minutes, they can have the title. Kirby to Canary.
Be hilarious if they do that and then they turn this thing on and Frank Kirby's got scored. Nuskin tries to deliver it to and gets in front of it. I loved Kirby lurking in the box there. Normally she'd be sitting on the edge. Today, she's in the box. She's trying to get on the end of everything.
Love it.
But yeah. Brilliant stuff. As Laufey says, Musovic returning as goalie too has helped team morale too, I think. Go Franny. Well, it's an interesting debate, isn't it? I'll be very interested to see who is our starting goalkeeper next season, whether it's Musovic or Hannah Hampton.
Both very good. I'm not complaining. Yeah. But equally, which one wants to play? Now, neither of them want to play bench.
So I think it will just have to be a rotation situation again. But
if we're in 4 competitions, I don't mind that. Charles gets...
Sorry, Hayes thrown. Charles on the floor there. Ball gets played through for Hinata Miyazawa, but out comes Musovic well. And a strong save. Job Akebe says the Chelsea women can defeat Manchester United men first 11. Welcome from Nigeria, Job as well. But yeah, United's men's side, not very good at the moment. Chelsea women, incredible. LMP says, hope Kirby can score one last goal. Exactly. She says, why can't you stream the live match? Because we don't have the rights to it, unfortunately, Chizzy. But yeah, we will see the City goal now. Mary Fowler on this right-hand side puts the ball in, and it was, turned home just about by Lauren Hempel. They were keen to get the ball, and I understand why, I understand the sentiment of it, but ultimately that will matter very little now. But yeah. As it stands, Chelsea champions of the WSL.
By 6 goal difference.
Yeah. Almost as tight as the 2014 loss. But yeah.
Did the job today. Today could have been a 1-2-0 win and put us under pressure, but we didn't do that. We came out today, we've put 5 past United, and we can now celebrate long into the night. 16 minutes away from 5 in a row. Emma Hayes' 14th trophy at Chelsea. What a day. What a day.
Exactly that. Yukachakwu Enwaniri says, well done, guys. Cheers. As Chelsea fans, we will accept the praise. But yeah. And thanks everyone that's tuned into the stream so far. Incredible stuff. Up to 63 subscribers now. Sorry, it's gone up since I checked. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for your support. Osei Sylvester says this is the time organisers at WSL must honour Emma Hayes by renaming the the WSL as HSL. Isn't that kind of a Hayes Super League?
Yes.
Incredible stuff. Kings Meadow, the Hayes Stadium.
Yeah. She should get a stand.
She should get a stand, yeah.
The Emma Hayes stand.
That Kings Meadow, certainly.
Yeah.
Or bit off the West stand at the bridge.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But yeah. Solid Kid says, please, we beg you to show us the video when Chelsea's crowned champions. Unfortunately, we can't. There will, of course, be videos out after a bit, though, so you can watch it. Watching it live, though, if you can't find a way to watch it, you are more than welcome to join us for it. Thank God Alfred says, great club support, always and anytime. Go Blues because the sky is always blue. That is correct, to be fair. But it's more Man City blue than Chelsea blue, to be fair, depending where you are. The ocean's always blue, though. Isabella says, that is a crazy boost in subscribers. It has been incredible today, Isabella. That's been absolutely incredible. 864 now.
Keep them coming.
Indeed.
Ridiculous.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If we get to 1,000, it means we can make even more content because we'll be monetized, and that would be incredible.
United double change.
Win-win. We get money, you get more content. Everyone wins.
Exactly.
So yeah, and it's completely free. So hit that subscribe button. But yeah, it's incredible to see the support today. Artemis says, we'd love to see City versus Barcelona or Arsenal versus Barcelona this season. That would have been something. Yeah, well, hopefully, much I don't like City or Arsenal particularly, I hope we see more English representation in the Champions League. Because I think if you look at the quarterfinals this season in the Women's Champions League, I think teams like Arsenal and City do better than the likes of Herken or Paris FC or even Ajax, to be fair. They've been very good this season. We're great in the group stage, but they're a very young and inexperienced team. So, yeah, I hope we see one of them, at least one of them, hopefully both of them, get through next season. But yeah, United put a ball into the box. Chelsea will deal with it well, though. And that will be a Chelsea goal kick. Camilla says, so Bristol gets relegated. Yeah, that's one thing we haven't spoken about really today, is, of course, Bristol City's relegation. It's sad to see, and I think it's quite a damning indictment for the Women's Championship, that the side that got promoted had absolutely no chance of staying up.
Yeah.
6 points, I think, for them all season. And I just hope Crystal Palace can dispel that. And
I think they will.
I think they will. I think Bristol City's a unique circumstance where they didn't have enough money to compete. Similar to Reading. We've seen Reading go down and they're struggling in the Championship because they don't have any money. But hopefully we see Bristol City come in. Hopefully, because they're connected to a men's side that are in the Premier League, they should be able to invest more than Bristol City could. And therefore, we should see a situation where they can actually make a really good go of the league. And suddenly, I have no idea who'll be relegated next season. Because it's going to be a big club. If Crystal Palace come up and stay up, then someone big is going down.
Your West Hams, your Leicesters, your Brightons have got to be looking over their shoulder.
Yeah, exactly that. Everton as well. They're not exactly out of that fight. And even if you extend it to Everton, you've got to extend it to Aston Villa. They've got to be careful. Especially if they lose a lot of their talent this summer.
And Ward.
Well, exactly that. But yeah. Also, Jindu says that USWNT will dominate women football with incredible Emma Hayes in charge. Well, hopefully not for England's sake, because we'd quite like to win a World Cup someday. But yeah. Thank God Alfred says I seriously miss Sam Kerr this season. Same here.
Yeah.
But we're good to have her back next year.
Her and Myra Ramirez take the lead by storm.
Yeah, and for anyone asking, it is 2-1 Manchester City. So they still need another 7 to win the title.
We're fine.
No, 6.
7.
7, yeah, sorry.
We are absolutely fine.
But yeah.
They're also ahead, so we are now in the 79th minute here. City are in the 8th, would have been 84th. So, yeah. We're good.
Yeah, something like that.
We are good.
Yeah, 8th, 3rd. 27 shots for City, and they've only put 2 away. 4 big chances. 3 of them were missed.
Yeah.
62% possession. They've dominated that game, but they've not found the goals. And ultimately, they can't blame anyone but themselves. They've conceded when Villa have had 4 shots. Chelsea, on the other hand, have had about 10 shots, but 5 of them in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Chelsea clinical. City under pressure. Could not handle that pressure. And ultimately, that is the difference at the end of the day. That's why Chelsea will be the WSL champions for 2023-24. United going forwards now, too. Looking for some sort of consolation goal. Something for the fans to celebrate here at Old Trafford.
What a day.
Well, just head out the lower tier of Old Trafford. It's great to see for the women's game.
Crowd. Shame they've turned up.
I was going to say, they haven't been trapped to a great game by any stretch. Well, that was a great game if you're a Chelsea fan.
Oh, yeah.
Not if you're a United fan. So the kid says, I think we're champions already. I will never call it until it's there. You never know in football, do you?
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, what a season of WSL football we've had.
It's a shame it's over, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like we're just getting started on this channel.
Incredible title race.
Yeah.
Incredible season.
But don't worry, we will be back, of course, next season. There's still so much to cover over the summer. We'll still be posting weekly videos. We'll still be streaming England games. We'll try and do some Olympics games. We've still got the Champions League final, let's not forget, next week. Still so much to come, but yeah. 9 minutes left of this WSL season, plus additional time. Games will be finishing up across the WSL over the next 10 minutes. Can I celebrate the title now? You can do what you want, Edmore, but I'm not celebrating until I see full-time Chelsea champions.
Get the party potters out.
And
Get
Emma
the
Hayes
bunting up. Get
running
your flag
around.
out. Get ready. Tonight we got a party.
Yeah.
Amy Jones ruled offside there.
Travolta giving a shout out to Stina Blackstenius with the 2 goals that could have really made the difference. Summer says, do you know season dates for next season? Yes, it'll be the WSL will open up on the weekend of the 21st, 22nd. I believe there will be a Friday night fixture and it will probably be Chelsea because we're champions.
Yeah.
So look out for that. Friday the 20th of September is, we know the season definitely starts the weekend the 21st, 22nd. It's just when on that weekend. I think we might have a Friday night fixture. Because I think Chelsea opened this season with Tottenham. But yeah. Speaking of Tottenham, they've just scored 2-1 Tottenham against West Ham. They'll be very happy to end on a high.
Yeah.
Joe TV says, come on Chelsea, we're doing this watching you guys live from Kenya. It's 18:45 here. Fantastic job. Thank you, Joe. And congratulations, of course, to Chelsea. And thanks for tuning in. But yeah.
Feels like maybe a bit anticlimactic, but I don't mind. From Jeff's point of view, I do not care.
Yeah. Ball in behind Heisei will give chase, but Musovic will come and sweep it and knock it into the United fans.
Nice. She laughs herself.
I was going to say, she enjoyed that. United fans didn't look like they did as they all ducked away from it. MZ with a fire emoji. CM says, I think Emma will do great with the US, but it doesn't always follow that a great club manager makes a great national manager. Well, exactly that. When you're not given the same time and daily dedication, it's difficult to implement the same sort of ideas every time. So, yeah. Anyway, Chelsea free kick. Is a 6th goal coming?
I don't know. Unless Fran's scoring. I don't know. But the sun shining now on Emma Hayes, and she smiles and just looks out the away end and smiles. She's now, I think, it's now sinking in.
It's the last 10 minutes under Hayes. I think the Chelsea fans might be chanting about her, to be fair.
Yeah. She's probably she's going to enjoy it. She knows the last 6 minutes.
Exactly.
Incredible for her. She can now, because the game is so wrapped up, she can now focus.
And the ball's in behind for Lawrence. Fran making the run. She'll pass it to Fran. Go on. Fran Kirby. To Ingle. Ball through. Fran Kirby in behind. Come on. Manchester United 0. Chelsea 6. Super Fran Kirby. She scored the first goal. Well, she didn't score the first goal of Emma Hayes' reign, but she's been an incredible player for Chelsea. In her last ever game, she makes it 6-0 Chelsea. Super Fran Kirby.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. She thoroughly deserves that. What a player. What a servant.
What a moment.
What the right player to score the last goal of Emma Hayes' Chelsea reign. Absolutely brilliant.
Super Fran Kirby.
What? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Incredible.
Hayes is well chuffed for her. Chelsea fans sing Fran Kirby's name. Thoroughly deserved. What a player. We will miss her, but what a way to go. Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Emotional moment,
Absolutely
really.
perfect.
Fran Kirby. 116 goals, as Jesse Jules says. Zigga Zagga saying 6-0 in chat. We are too good. Exactly.
What a finish.
Incredible stuff.
6-0. Kirby finishes off the route. It's brilliant.
What a
Such a good finish.
Give her a statue at Kings Meadow.
Told you she'd score. Emma Hayes was buzzing for her.
Of course. Beautiful to see.
Wow. Just wow.
Chelsea are your WSL champions. We think. 89th minute over at Villa Park. City need 9 goals.
Brilliant season for Man City.
In 60
but it
seconds.
wasn't enough. Come the end of the campaign.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think that summarises it well. Chelsea, they get it done. They get it done.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why we support Chelsea, isn't it, everybody? Incredible stuff. More love, Kirby, says Oliver. Nah, exactly. As Zigazagga says, super Fran, super Fran, super Fran, super Fran, Kirby.
That's what she does best. And
Incredible fly.
And also, she extends the benchmark for our all-time top goal scorer by 1, so she can hold on to her record a goal longer. Well,
Yeah.
Brilliant finish. Doesn't stand a chance.
Do you think any current player will ever catch her for goals?
No,
Oh, that's interesting.
not at the moment.
Ever.
Aggie, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. James?
Maybe.
If James had 10 more years, Lucy Garcia, that's a big miss.
Should have scored.
Really could have ended the fun.
That'd really ruined it, wouldn't it? Yeah, pulls to her. Good, brilliant touch. You have to give her credit for, but just leans back, fires it over the bar. Chelsea hold on to the clean sheet.
Yeah. But yeah. Loving to see the blue love hearts. Let's get everyone putting blue love hearts in chat.
3 to go.
If you're supporting Chelsea, stick a blue love heart. Let's make the chat blue. CM says that is fantastic. Super Fran. Exactly. That's what we love to see. Love Fran Kirby. What a player. And what a moment as well. Couldn't have happened really to a better player.
Oh, yeah.
Dream scenario. But anyway. United now trying to bring that ball forwards. Hey, say. Thomas says, what a game of football. That's why they call it the championship. Love the blue in chat already coming in. Laz says, woohoo, Super Fran. What a finish to her time at Chelsea. Fairy tale day. Story Magic wants another goal.
Oh, look at this. Chelsea come forward again.
A sea of blue.
Oh.
In the live chat. Fran is a statue alongside Emma outside Kings Meadow. Couldn't agree more.
Our home. Our team.
And what a team it is. Can I ride? Champions again, says Yinka Aziz. Exactly. Don't like the red love heart though. Make it blue. But yeah. Incredible stuff.
2 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Chelsea 2 minutes away from being crowned champions of the WSL once again.
Yeah.
It's what we do, and we're seeing another replay of the Frank Kirby goal.
I'm just gonna clip that up and just watch it constantly for the next month.
The celebrations. I think the best bit is to see how happy the players are for her, especially like the likes of Carter and Ingle, loving it.
Ed Moray celebrating now. You'd have to see it. Thanks so much for your support in chat today, guys. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. And I hope you've enjoyed today's stream.
Like the banners and celebration things.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sure the WSL trophy will be now arriving at Old Trafford.
Well, it would be there, I imagine.
Well, no, because obviously they'd have waited in between the two.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yeah, they would.
No. They have 2 trophies.
No, they don't. They're rubbish. I don't like the thought of 2 trophies.
Anyway, brilliant to see. Abrahamic Faces, you guys are amazing. Thank you, guys. No worries. I'm glad you enjoyed today's stream. What a moment for Chelsea. 5 additional minutes.
Celebrations.
5 more minutes to enjoy watching Emma Hayes' Chelsea for the last time. 875 subscribers as well, by the way. 250 people watching live right now. If everyone that hasn't subscribed did subscribe, we could hit 1,000 right now. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It massively, massively help us out. And if you're enjoying the Chelsea celebrations,
we are going to bounce.
We are going to bounce in a minute.
We're bouncing 5.
Bounce up and down. But yeah. What a season. What a moment. What a team.
And none better than to do it against Mark Skinner, right? Celebrate in front of his smug face.
Anyway, just knee slides in front of him. Patrick says, great show, guys. Thanks for a great season. Take care. You too, Patrick. As the WSL season comes to an end, what a beautiful campaign. Of course, we are only 4 months away from it starting all over again.
Pre-season will be brilliant. A lot of uncertainty around our football club. But right now, in this moment, we can enjoy the fact that we will lift the WSL trophy once again. That is the mate, Emma Hayes. What a send-off.
Yeah.
We're losing big players, an incredible manager. They deserve to go out in this fashion. A 6-0 win away at Old Trafford to win us the WSL title.
Yeah. Story managers, champions of the 5th consecutive time. The pride of London. Blue is the colour. Football is the game. We're all together and winning is our aim. What a team.
And as the sun comes out, it feels perfect to cheer us on. Or even if it was raining.
Exactly.
Ingle flicks around the corner to Nuskin.
Here's another one coming. Lawrence drives forward, tries to poke it through.
Like, honestly,
Turner will
we've
give
been
that back to
phenomenal
her.
today. We've turned up to the highest degree.
I've also just completely blanked on the fact Arsenal 5-0 up, by the way. Freedom Manor makes it 5.
That's
Great result for them.
Yeah. City still
Not
winning,
great for Brighton.
It won't be enough. Hampton and Ramirez are getting pictures taken. They're watching the game. Hampton and Ramirez.
They're going to wait for you.
They're watching the City game. They're basically someone behind the bench has got it on their phone for Hannah Hampton to watch.
And it is game over at Villa Park. Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 2.
Champions.
3
We are champions.
minutes to play here. Unless Chelsea 7 in their own net.
We are champions.
6 in their own net, then I don't think we're going to lose the title now.
Wow. What a season. Ups and downs, peaks and troughs, a lot of hard work.
4-0 Everton as well. Congrats, Everton.
But we have won the WSL. Enjoy it. Everyone enjoy it.
Title is ours, this is Isabella. No, I was just so happy and sad at the same time. What an emotional moment. Champion.
I don't know how to
for
feel.
last time.
It's pure elation. It's emotional elation.
Emma Hayes departing. The end of an era at Chelsea. 10 years. 10 years of service. 12 years, sorry, of service. 12 years of accomplishments, of titles.
Who would have thought when she joined Chelsea Football Club 12 years ago that we'd be sat here on our last game celebrating our 5th WSL title in a row, her 14th trophy at the club.
Yeah.
More than one trophy per year is absolutely ridiculous.
Jesus says it's not easy to win 6-0. Oliver says we won it, guys. I'm so happy. Summer says up the Chelsea. Zigga Zagga, let's go. Let's go indeed. 1 minute to play here. Canaride still going forward. There is 7th coming.
Just going to go take it to the corner and sit with the Chelsea fan.
Juggle it.
I mean,
it's People Jones save
one thing that makes this better is if we were at Stamford Bridge or Kings Meadow.
Yeah.
But
Kings Meadow for me.
But I'm not
personally.
And the
Chelsea players out on the side.
Guro's having a party already.
Guro's loving it.
Emma
and Mamie.
He's ready to sprint on. 20 seconds to go. Chelsea bench is ready to celebrate yet another WSL title.
Emma remaining professional to the last.
Jacket.
And there we have it. Chelsea are your champions of the WSL for a 6th consecutive title. 5th consecutive title, sorry. Don't get that one wrong. The champions of 23-24 season. They beat Manchester City on goal difference at the end. But ultimately, it doesn't matter how you win it. It matters who wins it. And at the end of the day, Chelsea are the champions.
And that's what it means. Between embrace between Bright and Hayes is exactly what we needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Solid Kid says, great show. You guys have done great. I love you guys. Thank you, Solid Kid. Loves the blue emoji. Still coming in chat. We've done it, says Isabella. What a moment. What a moment.
Come on.
Chelsea the Women's Super League champions for the 23-24 season. 5 consecutive titles. Emma Hayes bowing out in a blaze of glory. What a moment for Emma. What a moment for Chelsea. Let's not forget Maren Mjelde, Fran Kirby also bowing out this season. I love that, despite the fact Kerr is injured, she's in full kit out on the pitch. So yeah, fantastic to see. Players like Aniek Nguyen as well.
Love it. Whole Chelsea squad, all of them deserve every ounce of this title.
Yeah.
Been phenomenal.
What a moment. Tottenham making it 3-1 as well. Game over in all the other WSL matches. That is it for the WSL season. What a year.
Wow.
Artemis says, what a season for Canaride, though. Underrated. We could talk about every player. We probably will over the next 30 minutes, so don't go anywhere. The game is over, but the stream and the show is far from over, because over the next 30 minutes we'll see Chelsea lift the title. And we're going to reminisce for 30 minutes about Emma Hayes' accomplishments, about Chelsea's accomplishments, about this season that's been so hard fought, so heartbreaking at moments, and incredible at others.
He's ready. He's loving it. Everard.
What a season.
Sarah Everard, the goalkeeper.
Is it Sarah?
Oh, it's Everard. Bjorn and Emma Hayes, I mean, gonna run out of hugging ability after today. What a season. What a manager.
Nikki Everard.
Nikki.
She's been on loan at Brighton all season, but obviously came back for this.
Of course.
Yeah, suddenly never played for Brighton before. But yeah.
I think it's fitting. Obviously, we have our the champions badge on our shirt from last season.
Yeah.
It's quite fitting that we'll get to renew that with 23-24 on it. 5 in a row. 5 in a row.
There's only one team in London, and that's Chelsea. Always making London blue, as I'll say, Sylvester. What a moment for Chelsea.
Yeah.
WSL champions. Incredible stuff.
Whether it's at Old Trafford, Kings Meadow, Stamford Bridge, wherever it is, we turn up, we win.
Just need to get out of the way as well, because I can't set up the trophy celebrations. Brilliant.
Wow.
But yeah. Oh, Kirby's emotional.
Aren't we all?
What a player. What a moment.
I have heard Emma probably had the shortest hug that Emma's had.
Yeah.
What a doubt. And on the pitch, they'll celebrate, but I'm sure when they get off it, Hayes, Kirby, Mjelde, they will sit down, it'll all sink in. And that'll be it. And look at that team. What a team. What a squad.
Doing team photos now.
Look at that.
Brilliant to see.
Incredible.
Don't want to wait for players.
Yeah.
But what a team. What a group of players. Champions of England once again. They're not going to get a team photo because they're bouncing.
Sometimes good.
Sam Kerr can't stay still. And Brighton Kerr in the background as they're trying to take a team photo. They're partying.
The fans are loving it. Players are loving it. This feels like a bit more of relief as well. Like, it feels like, honestly, absolutely buzzing to win the title, but it's also a bit like this. Thank God for that. I'm so glad we did it.
Indeed.
What a season.
Again, a shame we're not at the Kings Meadow would have been even more beautiful, but
buzzing. Stamford Bridge would have been packed to the rack, sold out. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, just got to enjoy it now. Enjoy the trophy celebrations. Enjoy watching the absolute carnage that takes place. Watching these lot celebrate.
I might crack a window open as well because it's getting warm in the studio.
But yeah,
it shouldn't be long.
Brilliant campaign. To be honest, I think every player played really well. Every player played their part. You always have to win a title. Every player has to do what they can. And I mean, whether they've been it, whether it's their debut season, whether been it, exactly. First or last, couple years in, have been absolutely phenomenal, and thoroughly deserve every ounce of the title. And what a send off to Emma Hayes! What a send off to Maren Mjelde! What a send off to Fran Kirby! We are champions of England once again. And we're going to sit here and enjoy it. We're going to love it. And they might cut to an ad break, but we don't do that here.
We don't have ads, yeah.
No. What a day. What a day. What a game. What a way to end the season. City, you have to take your hat off to them. Absolutely brilliant. They were.
Yeah, I think they'll feel hard done by, and rightfully so, because they fought tooth and nail to the end, and for large portions of the campaign, they were the best team. They beat Chelsea. They didn't lose to Chelsea this season, but ultimately, they didn't get the business done the final day. They lost to Arsenal a few weeks ago. They lost to Brighton earlier in the season, and they're the moments that make the difference. Yeah. If they got a draw in one of those matches that they lost, if they got a win in some of the matches they drew, then anything can change. But yeah, what a beautiful day! What a beautiful day to support Chelsea. So, as I was saying, keep the blue flag flying high.
Yeah, it's been brilliant, and obviously around the ground. I mean, I look at next year as well with a lot of uncertainty, and we know City will come back strong. We know Arsenal are a very, very good team. Tottenham are on the up. United might come back swinging. It's nice to get this title over the line, but when we don't know what's going to happen next year, and it could be up, it could be down, who knows? To get this title over the line is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
and we've got to enjoy it because we don't know what's going to come next. So let's enjoy what we have right now, which is 5 titles in a row, which is utterly ridiculous. Like, that is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, truly is.
Oh, dear. Wow. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, guys.
I think I want to take us back to a few weeks ago after the Liverpool game. I remember the stream because it was quite a poignant moment. I remember the stream, we were sat at the end going, we've lost it. The title is over, we've lost it. That's it. We've thrown it away. And I remember the feeling of emptiness and sadness, especially in the studio, in chat. What a difference in emotion. What a couple weeks we've had. Where Chelsea, thanks in part to Arsenal beating Manchester City, and that saved us to a certain extent. But the change in mentality to go from that bitter, embarrassing and difficult loss to Liverpool to now, 3 weeks later, being crowned as the champions of the WSL for a 5th consecutive time. And people ask why Chelsea have won 5 consecutive titles. That's exactly it. Because they don't give up. They don't stop. Yeah. They don't rest. They are, simply put, the best.
Yeah.
That's why Chelsea are as successful as they are, because they don't ever stop. They always strive for more. Even when it looks impossible, they go out and they win the title.
Yeah, and I look back, I thought we did well to rescue a point away at City towards the start of the season. Then we lost to Arsenal, and that was a dodgy moment. And, it was heartbreak when we lost that Continental Cup final. It was heartbreak when we lost the FA Cup semi-final. It was even worse when we lost the UWCL semi-final. And, we then lost to Liverpool and we thought that it was all gone. We thought that Chelsea would go trophyless in a very, very long time and in Emma Hayes' last season. But we didn't. We did what Chelsea do best. We dug deep, we pushed on, and we've got this title across the line today in incredible fashion. Yes, City only won 2-1, but we could have only won 1 or 2-0 today, and it would have been a bit, it would have been very, very close. But no, we rocked up, smashed 6 past Manchester United, and won the league by quite convincingly on goal difference.
Yeah. Frank came up to the stream and says, Chelsea to the world. Exactly that. Welcome to the stream, Frank. I will say as well, the most votes we've ever had on a poll. You can probably take that down now, to be fair. I think we know who wins the title. It's Chelsea. Chelsea are your champions for a 5th consecutive year. Alex says, I know that feeling after Liverpool 2. Now this is crazy. There's nothing like football and there's nothing like this team. Exactly. I think that's why football is the most incredible sport. Everything can change in an instant. What a season we've had. I don't think we've appreciated enough. What an incredible campaign of WSL action. Chelsea and City matched in all but goal difference throughout this season. You can barely draw a line between them. And we can celebrate how well Chelsea have done, but commiserations to Man City are due as well, because they were phenomenal this season.
That's the thing, and I'm sure next few weeks we'll sit back, look at it as a whole, look at how on earth we had such a competitive season that went down to the final day, went down to goal difference, how Tottenham were resurgent and a brilliant year, got to the FA Cup final, looked a much better side, how Man United fell away from second, how Liverpool were brilliant to secure fourth in the league.
Yeah.
You know, we look back at all those things and it was incredible campaign. And next season there's so much more to look forward to, and again we'll cover that. But today is Chelsea's day. This year is Chelsea's year. Man City will sit there and go, well, how on earth do we beat this lot? Because even when we think we've got them nailed, we somehow don't get that title across the line, and that will hurt City, that will hurt Gareth Taylor, and I'm sure there were a lot of disappointment amongst the City ranks today. But they could have done. They did what they could. They beat Villa, but Chelsea just went that one step further and did what they could.
Yeah. Shall we run through the table for one last time?
Go on then, yes.
Bottom of the league, Bristol City relegated to the Championship, and it's sad to see them go. I'm sure they'll be back one day. 6 points to their name, simply weren't good enough to compete. One win in there, well done to collecting that one win. 11th place, West Ham United on 15. A difficult season for West Ham, but again, they'll invest more in the summer, and they'll be back up next season. Leicester City in 10th. A weird season for Leicester with everything that went on regarding their manager, of course, but also they've had such highs and lows. They reached the FA Cup semi-finals, but they're also 10th in the league with 18 points. So such a difficult campaign, but congratulations to them for everything. In 9th place, Brighton and Hove Albion on 19 points, and special congrats to Ellie Turland, because without her they may well be in a much more difficult position.
Yeah.
In 8th, Everton on 23 points. Probably one the surprise package of the season, I'd say, Everton, given how many games they've managed to win, and they found themselves only a point behind Villa, who've been the surprise package for a completely different reason. A very difficult campaign for 7th place Aston Villa on 24 points. In 6th, Tottenham Hotspur have made huge come on leaps and bounds. Probably the highlight of their season was beating rivals Arsenal. 31 points for them this season, and of course an FA Cup final, let's not forget. In 5th, Manchester United, a difficult day today and a difficult season in whole as they dropped 3 places, but they did win the FA Cup, so swings and roundabouts, and 35 points for Manchester United. We're about to get into the trophy list, so I'll speed through this, but 4th is Liverpool on 41 points. They made up a huge amount of ground this season, and 4th was a huge achievement for them. 3rd, Arsenal, they will qualify for the preliminary stages of the Champions League, the qualification stage of the Champions League. 50 points. Ultimately, they dropped off at the end, but they were in the title fight for the first half of the season. In 2nd, it's Manchester City on 55 points, and only split by goal difference. Your champions, Chelsea.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a season. That's 11 clubs, 12 clubs, that gave it absolutely everything. As you say, sad to see
11 clubs, average to City.
Yeah, sad to see Bristol City go, but we welcome Crystal Palace next season with open arms, and I think they're a very good outfit. With a bit of investment, they can make a really good go at the league. And obviously, we're going to have the same 3 teams, maybe Tottenham, maybe Liverpool, maybe Man United, fighting for the WSL once again. Can Arsenal bring a better fight? Can Chelsea and City battle it out once again? But that's all to worry out next year. But this year's Chelsea's year, and they will now go on to claim their medals as title winners for the 5th year in a row.
Indeed, as they still collect their medals. Lauren James, second top scorer in the WSL this season. What a campaign!
Actually, she settled well this season after last year. Charles, incredible.
Started so well, fell off a little bit in the midway, but as you say, stepped up as captain. Hannah Hampton in for such a long period. Kadisha Buchanan, someone who stepped up massively in the absence of Millie Bright. Again, Beaver Jones, another player breaking through the season and stepping up hugely. Melanie Leopolds coming back from obviously pregnancy. This is her first full season back, and she's been phenomenal. Eva Perisset, unfortunately injured for the last few weeks, but has been really good. Sokonuska came up with a goal every few seconds, it seemed. And Mega Hermano, someone who's really started to get some minutes recently and has been phenomenal. Kat Macario, incredible player. We love Kat Macario. Aniek Nguyen does get a medal. Not really involved in the squad this season, unfortunately. Maya Ramirez, hero of today. And a good first 6 months in Chelsea blue. Natalie Bjorn, another one who's taken to life well since joining in January. And then Joanna Wright-Canaride, who's been phenomenal this season. Frank Kirby, will depart us, as well Maramielda, two huge icons of Chelsea. Just Carter, another player who stepped up massively in the absence of Millie Bright. Sam Kerr, a big miss for most of this season. Didn't start the season, didn't end the season, but did come up with some huge goals in the middle. Musovic stepped up at the end, was our starting goalkeeper at the start, and deservedly, Millie Bright coming up last with Emma Hayes, her last ever WSL medal. She can hang that on a mantelpiece with the other four.
Yeah.
Other five, sorry.
Yeah.
6 titles for Chelsea, 5 in a row. Emma Hayes sharing an embrace there with the WSL chairman. And now they'll claim the trophy again.
If she can work out where to hold it from.
Millie Bright and Emma Hayes. Chelsea are your champions once again. 23-24 season. And Emma Hayes just grabbed the trophy. Now they've given up on holding it. It's Emma's.
What a
I think
thing.
on the coaching, love Denise Reddy really giving it large with the alcohol. You love to see it.
Absolutely brilliant. As the gold foil falls on another champion-winning season for Chelsea.
Incredible
That
stuff.
trophy will get passed round. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Guro Wrighton is just pouring gold foil onto Emma Hayes' head. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Chelsea's fans loving it in the crowd. What?
I don't know what they're singing, but it's beautiful. Beautiful to see. And now each player will get an individual moment to hold the trophy aloft, hoisted in the air, as Chelsea are declared champions of the WSL for a 5th consecutive year. For some players, it's their first title. For some players, their last. For some, it's, well, halfway to 10.
Yeah.
More than halfway to 10. Let's keep going.
Absolutely incredible.
Halfway to 10 in a row. We ain't stopping now. But yeah, what a season for Chelsea. Still 115 people watching, by the way, in chat. We are 18 subs off 900. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. Let's celebrate Chelsea's title-winning season in style. Hit that subscribe button. It massively helps us out.
I mean, Hannah Hampton's going to get used to the winning feeling, isn't she? What a debut season for
Yeah.
her. And a lot of players like that. First year at Chelsea, title across the line.
Yeah.
You're really bright having a nice chat there. So we know what's going on.
We know how great friends they are.
Yeah.
And James giving it a couple for the fans. What a player, Lauren James. And Sophie Ingle
Running away.
nicking the trophy.
Oh dear. A team thoroughly deserved to celebrate. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Yeah. Wow. I think they're singing We Are the Champions. They might be playing it. I don't know. Everyone's having a good time. I think that is where we'll call it today.
What a season.
5 consecutive titles. 6 in total for Emma Hayes' Chelsea. 7 in total for Emma Hayes' Chelsea, sorry, I believe. The best to ever do it. Emma Hayes departs after an incredible campaign.
Yeah.
Chelsea, your champions once again.
And Isabella puts it right. It was very fun to watch, but I mean, they gave us a good run of it, didn't they? They put us through some very difficult emotions, up, down, up, down. And I mean, by the way, two things. There's a lot of United fans have stayed around for the trophy celebrations, and also the United players.
Yeah.
Toon and Garcia just sat there having a watch.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Isabel saying, cheers for all the streams this season, guys. So happy I found you. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Isabella. You were one of the first that watched us when we had 5-6 people in chat. Today we had over 250 at one point. Incredible stuff from where we were just 6 months ago. We're not even been going 6 months. Mega Hermano literally cannot move anymore. She's ran through the gold foil and is absolutely tangled in it. But someone saying thank you guys for the stream. I agree with Isabella. So happy I found you guys and all the streams this season too. Thanks for the kind words, Summer. Thank you, Mr. Big Pierce, for always reminding us that life can get worse. So please not the next manager and let it not be Carla Ward. Lovely little Negative.
Never
yeah.
change, Mr. Vickers. Never change.
See you all next season. We'll be back on Saturday with the Women's Champions League final, and of course, in 2 weeks' time with the Women's Internationals. We've got a couple qualifiers, of course, for next year's European Championships. So join us for all of those at the start of June. But that's everything from us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. It's been a fantastic first season for us personally on this channel. It's been a brilliant season for Chelsea as they get a 5th title in a row. As I say, we have no time to stop them. We'll be back next season. We'll be covering even more games. We're going to be focusing even more on this channel, and hopefully, if we get 1,000 subscribers, we'll be monetized. We can start investing more into the content. But that's everything from us today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next season.